Yeah, hello, and welcome back to another session on Shadows of Cold Steel 3. We might finish Chapter 4 today. We're on Part 9. I still might have been right. We might actually make it to Part 10 of all things. I don't think I've had a Part 10 for something. But anywho, last time we started the summer festival and we did like all the optional dialogue and all the quests and stuff, and we did the semi-required, well, I guess semi-required, mandatory quest, I mean, to clear out the catacombs again. And we did that, and it was a very interesting quest. Like, looking back on it, that was a really weird quest. Like, it was cool. Like, I actually really enjoyed it, because you got to play with so many different people that you don't normally play as, and you haven't played as in a while. Like, you haven't played as Claire in a while. You finally got to play as Lecter. You know, you got Tio back, you got Gata and everybody back and stuff like that. So it was really cool for a hodgepodge of party and stuff like that. But like the whole thing just comes off as like kind of odd because everyone is just kind of there and like super OP. So it's like, and they even mentioned it in the dialogue too. Like, this is an odd group of people. Yes, actually it is. But regardless, so today we're going to be taking care of the rest of Summer Festival. We have 6 tickets to use. There is a hidden quest, I believe, that we can still do because of the cryptid that Lecter mentioned. We're going to finish off the fishing today. And then, let's see, what else? That literally is it, actually. So I think we actually might be starting the final chapter today.
Now,
hang on, Reen. I'm gonna update the title preemptively. I apologize for all the spinning. Part 9, final chapter, part 1. I don't think it's gonna take us that long.
okay.
I know, Reen. I know. It's okay. It'll all be over soon. Alright, so we can now go to the highways. So let's do that first. So it's South Ostia Highway. There should be a group of people just chilling around here somewhere. Probably, yeah, right there. And now, without further ado, let the second half of the fishing match between the Imperial Fishing Club and the Fishermen's Guild commence. So far, the scores are... Oh, now, just who in the world are you, and why are you interrupting me? Oh, sorry. Wait, what did I do? I just walked up here. Also, wait, Freddy is here. Oh, well, if it isn't Reen, so you're here too. Are you planning on participating as well? Ah, now things are starting to get interesting. Wow, seems like there's quite a few people I know here. So you are the Ashen Chevalier. I hear you are in both the Imperial Fishing Club and the Fishermen's Guild. Oh, well, I've technically never officially belonged to either, but I definitely do know people from both sides. It is what it is. Hey, Dad, why don't we have Reen help the Fishermen's Guild out? I beg your pardon? Though, it certainly is true that it's become a one-sided affair. Ah, sorry, we are utterly hopeless. What seems to be the trouble? Well, you see, the fish that the branch chief and I ate last night was infested with parasites. It's been treated, but you must understand, we're completely wiped out right now. Thanks to that debacle, our 2 expert anglers can only watch from the sidelines. And now, at the halfway mark, they have a nearly insurmountable lead on us. I see. So how about it, Lord Lake Lord? I think allowing this might make things a little more interesting. Indeed. Your utter defeat seemed worth the while, but where's the fun if there's no competition? As Kenneth has proposed, I shall allow a helper. Whew. How gracious of the president of the Lake Lord Company. Aha, looks like things are gonna get interesting. Ugh, they just went ahead and decided all of this for me. I didn't even say a word. Well, alright then, what should I do? Ah, yes. Well, we don't have much time to spare, so why don't you aim for Ostia's Guardian? Ostia's Guardian? Correct. This competition is point-based. Ostia's Guardian, also known as the Emperor Perch, has the most points assigned to it. As such, if you reeled in one of those in, the Fisherman's Guild would have a fighting chance. I see. That sounds pretty simple. Simple? Are you even skilled enough to catch one? May I take a look at your fishing book? Yeah, sure. Looks like you've caught 24 types of fish. You're more than skilled enough. Fire, fish away. Thanks. Looks like it's all coming together. All right, best of luck. We might be on the same team, but I won't lose to you, Instructor Reen. Bring it on. How to catch Ostia's Guardian. In order to catch the Guardian of Ostia Highway, you must make Reen the main character. I only have Reen. You'll need to have at least 24 types of fish caught. Got it. Guess I just go. All right. Oh, look at these two fishing.
This might be a good spot for fishing. There.
There.
Got a bite.
Look at that tiny
This is
window.
promising.
Hey, I got it. Teach a man to fish, achievement unlocked.
Wow, this is a rare one.
Unbelievable! I can't believe he really caught Ostia's Guardian. Wow, pretty impressive, Reen. I kind of feel bad, in a way. Don't sweat it. You caught it. Be proud. The way you handled the rod was incomparable. And since you caught Ostia's Guardian, you are now a certified expert angler. You're what we in the fishing sphere call a platinum angler. That was truly amazing. Just what I'd expect from Instructor Reen. And now the scores are pretty much tied. Thanks to the instructor, things are really starting to pick up. Now this is more like it. That fish you caught is a legendary rare species. As such, it can rank in exceptional prizes if it's traded in. You can either visit our headquarters or ask that Freddy child over there for more details. Well, thank you. Hey, Freddy. Where is he? Wait, where is he? Hang on. Oh, he's all the way the fuck. Why are you over here?
You've got good taste.
Freddy Special Z. Oh, yes, give me 2 of these.
Give it a try. You've got good taste. Give it a try. You've got good taste.
A Seinen Gem. Terra and a Atalis. Magic. Oh. Well, I won't say no to that. I don't really need anything else. I guess I can buy these. Like, I don't need the fish anymore.
Come again.
Come again! I don't think anyone really needs a Seinen Gem. I guess Reen could get it. He gets Terra and Atalis and gets more health out of it. Legbreaker 3. Sure, why not? Extra health does not hurt anybody. The Mars Gem, 80 critical rate. Oh, I should give that to Ash, actually. Burn 3. Yeah, I should give this to Ash. Seiru, Domination, Rage, Impenetrable Shield, Steel Bell, and Solar Gyre. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Evade 3, HP 3, Seiru, Attack 3. Oh, the Mars Gem could actually work for you too. Suzaku. I guess technically I should give it to you because you rely more on crafts. HP 3, I mean, yeah. Evade 2, Skanda Gem. I feel like I have more that can give me more speed now. Hey, none of these give me more speed? Weird. And then hit 3, of course. Line 3, Albion Wolf. Albion Wolf R, cast 3, Deus Gem. Action 3, Odin. I never thought Altina would have literally, like, all this. Ocean Bell, 80s Gem. I feel like she should have more water arts. Having Shining would be really helpful, actually. Cast 3, Holy Bell. I'm gonna lose ATS by a lot, but what I can get instead is like Diamond Nova. Yeah, I can work with that. Because I don't have space art, so what's the point? First attack art used deals 100% damage. Yeah, so I need that. The only space art I have is Shining, but that's okay. And then HP 3, that's fine. Ash, Defense 3. Right, we can't do anything with that. Suzaku can burn. Evade 3, Attack 3, Lunar Gyre. Yako, and Attack 2. 30% chance of burn. If I give him burn 3, does that just make it better? So he has a 55% chance to burn? Is that how it is now? Pretty good, actually. And then I think there might be a couple of Master Quartz still around, so I might later go through and work on Master Quartz, but I don't want to make an entire session. Literally, I could be there for hours just min-maxing. What stats and everything I want. Anywho, if you come to Himmel Cemetery, you can talk to Machias' dad. Oh, hello there, Reen. Governor, what are you doing here? Is someone you know here buried here, perhaps? Yes, Machias may have told you the story, but it's my niece. I suppose it was about 8 years ago. Where does the time go? Ah. So those flowers are for Machias? Yes, most likely. Elsa was like a sister to him. She was essentially my daughter, too. I remember the anger that took hold of me when she died. It was enough to spur me to join the reformist faction and work towards wiping City Hall clean of nobles. Governor. But anger fades with time, as does sorrow. And now I'm left asking myself if what I did in my anger was the right thing. The way the reformists have been heading, the direction that this country is being steered. Sir? Oh, my apologies. I suppose I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm proud of what Machias and the rest of you are doing to help this country. As a member of the reformists, I'll be watching what you do from here on. And cheering you on from the shadows. Thank you, sir. But maybe you should tell Machias this too? You're right, I should. It's a little embarrassing to talk about this sort of thing with him, though. I assume both of you will be attending the party in the palace this evening? I hope you both have an enjoyable summer festival. Thank you. I hope your party this evening goes well, too. Yeah, honestly, like... That's the one tricky thing about JRPGs, is you get a lot of this Reen syndrome where it's like, why are you telling me this? This is something you should very clearly be telling the respective party. Like, you should be telling Machias this, or like, you know, Sharon should very clearly be telling,
Let's get going.
Elisa about everything. But, like, it also would make less sense to have Reen, the respective characters, in the shot, and then them just kind of like talking about it. We need to go to West Ostia Highway. So I feel like that would almost be worse, right? Like, imagine just like Sharon and Elisa just chilling out in a cafe or something like that, or just some private area, right? And then Sharon's like, now let me tell you this backstory, this very important backstory. And she's going all about it, and then Reen is just calmly sitting there. Like, I don't know if I need to be here for this. But that's the big thing, is like, how do you... I can understand maybe if Falcom had issues with it, and Reen just kind of has to... Reen kind of gets the brunt of it, of these sorts of situations. Because, like, how else would you do them? That's... always ready to fight. It's a giant what the heck? Blue pleroma grass. I didn't know it could bloom up way out here. A cryptid. Silhouette looms larger than anything I've ever seen. Based on our experience, beneath the surface, the pleroma grass should disappear if we defeat that thing. Judging from its size, the military should probably take care of it. Or I could call Valimar and take care of it myself. Either way, I can't trouble anyone with this right now. Now with the summer festival in full swing. Instructor Reen! Oh, that was Altina. Whoa, that was a choppy cutscene. Altina, what are you doing here? Oh, right. Lecter must have told you. Yes, he told me you'd try to take care of it by yourself, so I should go check up on you. And it appears he was right. Well, I was thinking that maybe the 4th Armored Division could take care of it, or I could call upon Valimar instead. Okay, I'm sorry. Look at Altina! Look at this stance. She's so adorable. If I'm going to do something, I'll ask the others for help. That's what you want to hear, right? Yes, and in that case, I will accompany you too. You left us in the dark about the secret agent. Ash was there, and if Yuna ever found out, message received, loud and clear. Anyway, next time I go to the highway or underground, I'll let Class 7 know, both new and old. If we're going to defeat the cryptid, we need to prepare accordingly. Yes, let's start making some calls. You can now add members from both old and new Class 7 when you go to the highway or underground. However, Reen will be alone in the city and at the Pila. Yeah. So... just saying, y'all can just take the biggest backseat known to humankind and let new Class 7 in the show here? Yeah, I like that idea. Hey Takada, how's it going?
All right,
You can't stop me, game. You can't stop me from using the party I want. You gave me this option. I'm gonna do it. Screw old Class 7. They had their games. They had 2 of them. Spoiler, Smug Altina is in CS4. I appreciate that spoiler with all of my heart. That was the greatest thing in the world. The size of that thing, it must be incredibly strong. Should I challenge it in a group with Altina? Alright, let's do this. Reen has to just be in the party. He doesn't have to be used. It's way too big. This is stupid. Aw, this isn't gonna be fun. Maybe we should use a Panzer Soldat. What's there to overhype? It literally is just amazing to see Altina cross her arms and just glare Reen down. For being childish. Let's see. We can call upon Valimar, or we can take it on with the might of Class 7, both new and old. There's no need. What? Principal, Toa? What are you? I heard you were going to do something interesting. I brought Herschel with me too. I shall support you against this beast. I think this is kind of foolish, to be honest, but I'll do my best to back you up. Good luck! That's encouraging. And thank you, Principal. Nonsense, it's my job. Monstrous Calamity. Megidoradon. Megidoradon. This giant-ass elephant, holy shit. Now, let's begin the operation to subdue this giant cryptid. Thor's Military Academy, Class 7, move out! Yeah!
Be on guard. It's strong.
Oh, I actually do have Principal Aurelia as... Oh! And she's a double S for this fight? I mean... Oh, it's gonna be an all-female party then. I'll leave you in the reserve. No, you don't need to go crazy here now. She's definitely an S. Well. She's a double S. It's very weak to water. Hey, Muse. I have no BP.
An opening.
Oh, brilliant. The one party member I need to be up. Oh, 5 BP. Okay, shit. Well, Golden Aura 5. Critical 50% CP 80. Oh, okay. High Heavens. 10 turns 80% damage reduction. And restore. Oh. Only 2.
High Heavens formation. All right.
How long are you guys stunned for? Oh, Musa's down for 2, but Altina's down for 1. Okay. Smack away.
Very well. Strike. An opening.
Oh, Kurt!
It's mine.
My turn.
That Master Quartz is really doing you proud, man. That Master Quartz is doing you proud. Holy crap! Also, they cheated us from having playable Toa. They did.
There.
It's mine.
Not
Ow.
today.
Oh, who went down again? I swear to
I
God.
shall go. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
My turn. There.
It's mine. I shall go.
I literally only need Kurt. I literally need Kurt and them. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Does not matter. Okay. Well, I can just use.
Arcus
that.
activate.
Oh!
Here I go. High Heavens formation. It's my turn. Take this.
I really got to get Muse faint resistance. That's actually hurting her more than not having it. Like, I've had that happen to her multiple times now.
Yeah.
Woo!
My turn.
Nasty. Oh, poor Muse is burned and fainted. Listen, buddy, you gotta get up.
Charging.
My turn. Yeah. It's down.
It's mine! It's my turn!
Oh, dude, Death Blow? Is it gonna work? No. Could you imagine if it did? They just gave it a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Oh, you're so far away. Need CP.
Resonate. Divine song formation.
Yes.
Oh my god!
My turn.
Holy crap, Muse! Did you literally just do like holy crap, you just knocked this fool out. Alright,
My apologies. I'm up.
get in here, buddy. Holy crap!
Let's dance. I ain't done with you yet.
Don't need nobody. I don't need nobody, I just need new class 7.
Helio Ray! Sweet dreams.
Oh my goodness gracious. How much damage is this gonna do? Oh,
My
pretty
turn.
good.
Yeah.
Muse is literally about to kill
My
her.
turn.
Or kill him.
Yeah. I'm going. There.
This giant elephant. Gee, it's such a big problem. We had to bring in Princess. That's like the 7th time I've done this playthrough.
I'll support you. Thanks for the help.
Principal Aurelia. Oh no, it's gonna be a really big deal. We had to bring in old class 7 for this. Nope.
Good work, everyone.
Just needed new class 7 and a good art setup. Albeit, like, it's interesting because Kurt really carried the first half of the fight, and Yuna really just kind of made sure that, like, she existed. I feel bad because I feel like Yuna should be able to do more, but Crossbreak just does so much for breakage. Like, she's like Null for me in that for boss fights, it's a little bit hard to kind of use her. But I guess, like, when things get gritty, I might start using Adamante Shield more. I might start using Gemini Break more, and some of the other Earth arts and everything like that. But, like, I need her as a tank, and just to make sure that, like, if shit goes crazy, you're fine. You poor elephant. But, like, with my 2 mages and my powerhouse Ashe and Kurt, holy crap.
Yeah, I did it.
New class 7 is literally unstoppable.
Stats updated. I grew a little.
Borderline, actually, new class 7 might be my favorite party in the franchise. Or the series, I mean. Like, party setup. Right next to Zero's Zero and Azure's party setup. Especially, like, endgame Azure. Whew. Woo! We did it! No sweat. Yahoo! We did it! Ha! You see that? Good job, everyone. I kind of wish there was an achievement for doing it with just new class 7. It made me feel happy that I did this. Good job, everyone. The Pleroma grass is gone too. I'll notify the Intelligence and 4th Armored Divisions. The powers of class 7, both new and old, are a sight to behold. Yeah, old did jack shit. Party is tonight. You should relax and try to enjoy the festival. Understood. The 2 of you were instrumental to our success. Thank you for your help. Afterward, Toa and Aurelia headed back to Heimdall and the field exercise camp. And once Ree and the others wrapped up their investigation, they too would return to Heimdall.
Thank you, Altina. You've been supporting me like this for a while now.
No thanks are necessary. This is simply my mission.
Even so, though our relationship is a little different from the ones I have with Valimar or the old Class 7, thanks for being both my partner and my student.
It's something that really, like it is something that you never really would have expected back in like CS2. Like Altina was a temp member of the Intelligence Division, going against Reen, kidnapping Alphen and Elise, and going against Reen in the Pantagruel and all that stuff, and meet the fighter in Corel Imperial Villa and stuff like that. I think I can speak for many in that it must have come as a real surprise when at the end of CS2 during the epilogue and divertisement, I mean, that she's your partner for fighting against Lloyd and Risha, which is like, all right, yeah, you know, they're working together for the government, blah, blah, blah. It all makes sense why they'd be partners and stuff like that. But then you get to this game and it's like, yeah, she's your student now. And like, she's actually going to get character development. Like, that must have come to a major surprise for a lot of people. And it's not been bad in any way, actually. It's really well done. Which makes it all the more annoying when fandom ships them. Keep it just the platonic student-partner relationship we got right here, right now, this exact cutscene, this exact frame. And this pairing is actually really well done. Actually, like, I really, really like it, and I hope to see more of it in CS4. Go anywhere past that and start working your way towards Tita and Agate level, and you can just see yourself to the door.
Of course.
Aha! 6,000 Mira. A wetsuit. Okay, well, this is literally, I was just talking about this.
Ready to go.
Why?
Now.
Also, I don't know why you would ever do Altina Sans hat. It's just, no, you need to have the beret. Reen, get the fuck out. It doesn't matter. We're warping back anyway. Ugh. Alright. Alright, that finally takes care of all the quests. So now we just have to do the rest of the summer festival, and then we kick off the final chapter. Yeah, we're definitely going to get into it today. We're really going to be done with the summer festival in like the next half hour. It does it a little bit, but it's not all the way. Well, that's good, I guess. I imagine the context will matter a lot for that. Alright, so we should have 7 tickets now. Blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 da. I've talked to Selena, I talked to Sharon, I talked to Claire. Requires an invitation event to receive gift items. So I can get Toa, Alphen, and Elise. And I can get something from them. Okay. And then there are 5 events. I don't think I have anything. So we can just go and do the events. So I did the baking contest already, and I did the charity sale. So if I look at my bond levels, I have 7 tickets. So at the minimum, I want to do Kurt, Altina, and Toa. So there's 3 right there. I can do Laura. I can do Elliot, so that'll probably get me his max. I can do Elise, weirdly enough. I don't know if I'm gonna get Muse or Ash. That's what's unfortunate. Because I just didn't have the right bonding points. They came way too late. It came way too late in the game for it to matter. Alright, let's do Kurt, Altina, Toa, and then Laura. We'll go in that order. We'll just go around the thing. Kurt... Probably the horse race, I feel like would be what Kurt is into. Ash would be into this too, but... Also, I think there's one more quest that rewards you with 1 ticket after you spend some that you have. We did that last time, actually. We did 2... There's a total of 9 tickets, but we had to spend 2 to get the monster quest that we finished at the end of last session with. So that happened last session. Yeah. Green uses Arcus to... Did that? He's so well raced. Exactly what you'd expect of a horse race, I suppose. They're letting us ride them afterwards, correct? I must say, I'm rather excited. Same here. Let's shoot for a good time. Yes, I will give it my all. It was then Reen and his partner's turn to attempt the time trial. We will now start your time trial. About time trial. You and a partner will each run once around the track. Try to reach the goal within the time limit. Horse controls are the same as field controls by using the R1 but using the R1 depletes the strength gauge. Also, picking up the flags placed around the track shortens your time, so try to get as many as you can. When your horse's strength runs out, your speed will drop. Hitting obstacles will result in time loss, so watch out. Oh boy, here we go.
All right, let's go. Yeah!
Missed a flag.
Let's go. There. 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 There.
Not bad at all.
No, not bad.
Good luck. Understood.
Let's go, Kurt.
Now let's go. It's mine. Let's go. Yeah, it's mine. It's mine. Yeah, it's mine. It's mine.
Am I gonna get it?
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Yeah. Yes, I did it.
We never really get to hear that song a whole lot. Especially in full. Alright, looks like we beat our target time. I expected nothing less. Nice work, instructor. That was fun. Thanks for coming. You took the words right out of my mouth, instructor. Let's both continue to train for the next time a situation like this presents itself. Yeah, let's! Miss snowboarding in CS2 and skateboarding in Tokyo Xanadu. I do too! Although the skateboarding in Xanadu was actually kinda hard. There were some of them that were like really hard because you had to manually mash the button to skateboard and like increase your speed. Afterwards, Reen headed to Draco's Plaza with Kurt. Along the way, they enjoyed some idle chatter. But yeah, I do miss those minigames as well. Alright, I'll see you later. Enjoy the summer festival, Kurt.
Instructor, wait. There's something I need to declare right here and now.
My sword is yours. Huh? What would that be?
Before this year ends, rather, before I begin my second year at the Academy, I swear upon the Vander name, I will defeat you in at least 1 out of 3 battles.
That's quite the declaration. But I'll have you know, I'm still training too. I'm not planning on letting you close the gap on me.
Oh, I'm well aware. But even so, without such skill and resolve, I won't be able to survive the obstacles ahead of us. After my father, brother, and uncle were sent away, I started to worry. Perhaps this empire is headed in the wrong direction. Perhaps we're nearing the point of no return. If war were to break out, a single person's sword skills wouldn't matter all that much. Perhaps those are the times ahead of us. But even if that happens, I will overcome it.
There's something unique about how this camera is panning towards Valfline Palace and Emperor Dreikel's.
With everyone. All of the instructors, and with you.
Heard.
Then one day, when we have both reached the height of mastery with our swords, I will accomplish my goal and surpass you at long last. Though if I'm being honest, it may take decades.
Oh, hi, Reen. As your teacher and as a fellow swordsman, it's an honor to hear that. Understood. I accept your challenge. We both have so much work ahead of us before we get there, but I'm looking forward to that day.
Yes. Please wait for me.
As Reen and Kurt's bonds deepened, they both became stronger. I don't know if that meant anything, that camera pan, but hey, you know, it existed. Your #1 Vant, that's the achievement? Are you kidding me? So, a mention of Kurt. I mentioned this back before when we were doing the long dungeon in chapter... Or, you know, we're still in chapter 4, but the long dungeon earlier before the, you know, the magic happened. I want to like Kurt more, and I initially really did like Kurt, but ever since Prince Cedric came into the picture, like around post chapter 2 and stuff like that, Kurt really took a back seat in terms of everything character development, and that saddens me greatly. Like, oh man, that hurts. Because it's like that event right there is like that ending event. It's just like, yeah, you know what, Kurt, you did actually grow quite a lot, and you have a lot to look forward to because you're trying to still beat the shadows of your uncle and your brother in the Vander School and all that fun stuff. That's really cool. I kind of wish we saw more of it instead of you cowering in fear from Prince Cedric. Maybe that'll be CS4. Ah, raid! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, who did it? Oh, Jitters! You brought people. Hi, people! I apologize for the crazy camera panning. Oh god, I need to freaking... I forgot that since I have a vertical monitor this time, I can't actually read what the alerts are. I should fix that. But, hi people from Jitters' stream. You're watching myself, Golden Drummer 730 stream Trails of Cold Steel 3. We're in the end game, so unfortunately there's a lot of JRPG stuff you may or may not have missed, but I hope you'll enjoy it nonetheless. But anywho, so the next... Yeah, the camera decided to just go crazy every time I freaking alt-tab out of this game. So next we're doing Altina, and I think Altina would make a lot of sense at the Mishi stand. Mishi, the super popular mascot of the Crossball province, has come here today to visit us. If you have a special ticket, you'll get front row access to our show. It's fun for one and all. Fun from kids to grandparents and everyone in between. So stop by and see the show. A Mishi show, huh? Maybe I should invite someone to watch with me. I can think of a few people who might be interested. Oh, Laura's in this one, and Toa's in this one? Interesting. And Alpha and Elise. Alright, that's fun. Aw, dude, front row. Yoo-hoo! Hey, everyone, I'm Mishi. Mishi! Thanks for coming, everybody. It's super great to see you all today. Hey, it's Mishi! Look over here, Mishi! Looks like you're super popular here in Heimdall, too. I'm so happy for you, Mishi. Behold, people, peak JRPG stream content. This is what you come here for. A freaking mascot show. Oh, freaking Takada. What was the mascot called in Tokyo Xanadu? It wasn't Mishi, it was something else, right? Because there was a side quest that you had to do where you had to actually do the show. I forgot the mascot's name. But in Tokyo Xanadu, the spin-off game before this, you actually got to go into the mascot costume and you did the show as part of a side quest. It was just dialogue options, but it was still something that you had to do. Morimia, yeah, Morimia or Morimia or something like that. Yeah, Mori something. Okay, everybody, what should we play today? Hold on. What the hell? Whoa, who are you? You look kind of just like me. I am Mishi. Don't let him trick at you, everyone. He is a fake. What? What? I'm a fake? Nobody told me that. No, Mishi, don't let him confuse you. Morimaru. Ah, so close. He's Mecha Mishi. He's a robot who thinks he's you. Nuh-uh, I'm not a robot. I'm the real one. I wonder why they didn't use Mishi for Tokyo Xanadu then. I guess it is like a... Well, it is supposed to be real life, so... Like, it happens in Tokyo proper, so I guess, yeah, they couldn't use Mishi, because Mishi doesn't exist in real life. I, didn't know this character even existed. Must be a new one. Mechanical replica. You could tell he's not the real one at a glance. Mihihi, don't worry so much about that stuff. Let's just have fun and dance together. That's enough, you faker. Oh! Mihihi, now I'm the real Mishi for sure. Oh no, everybody, the real Mishi was beaten by the fake one. But I bet if we cheer loud enough, it'll make Mishi feel better. Mishi, get up! Don't lose, Mishi! I don't think Mishi can hear you. Maybe you're not loud enough. Oh my god, wait. Is Altina gonna scream? Is she gonna yell? You there, we need your help. Cheer for Mishi with us. Oh, no getting out of this. Come on, Mishi! Fight! Oh, come on, Altina, you can do better than that. Get up, Mishi! Mishi! Me? She! Yay! You still wanna fight? Fine, we'll keep fighting until only one of us is left. Nuh-uh, why does it even matter who the real one is? We're both Mishis, so I'll just be me and you just be you. Now come on, let's dance together and have fun together. Darn you. Fine, but just this once. If we're having a dance-off, I'm not gonna lose. Alrighty. Isn't that great? Thanks to everyone's help, we're all friends now. Okay, now Mishi, let's take this from the top. Yeah, time to do our big cheer. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. Well, I'm glad to see them getting along now. Mishi made an ally out of a hostile copy of himself. He's not to be underestimated. She probably is, and I look, hang on, camera, yes, good. Dang it! The camera panned, but it didn't show anything. But we got to see her. She's probably having a heart attack back there. The camera has been on my side today, I will say. They then proceed to join the rest of the crowd in dancing the Mishi dance to close out the show. After that, Reen decided to escort Altina, who was headed to Vesta Street. Along the way, they enjoyed some idle chatter. Oh my god, it's Fritz! Fritz is right next to us. Alright, see you later. Enjoy the summer festival to its fullest, Altina.
Instructor Reen, there is one last thing.
Ah! Oh, precious! Altina.
I see. So that is how it feels.
Oh my goodness, that was so good. Well, where'd that come from all of a sudden?
My apologies. I just wanted to understand what makes Milliam want to tackle you so often. It requires some courage, but it feels warm and safe.
Oh my goodness me.
That's my personal analysis, at least.
Altina, you've changed so much from just last year.
Yes. I believe the cause of it is the time I spent with you and everyone else in Class 7.
I feel... You ever hug someone just for science? I mean, I feel like it would be a good excuse, but not a good enough one. Fritz and Ada are literally sitting to the left of us, or to the right of Altina, and Fritz is like, Ada, look behind you. What the fuck just happened?
On the day of the entrance ceremony, you asked me my reason for being in Class 7. It has changed from because I should to because I want to.
Yes! Character development! Ah.
Although you beat me to it, please allow me to thank you. Because I believe this is something you, Milliam, and everyone in Class 7 gave to me.
I don't even have the words to express how happy it makes me to hear that. I'm so proud of how much you've grown.
Me too.
Precious. Precious.
Please allow me to continue to be by your side and support you. The rest of Class 7 as well.
Yeah, same here. That was precious. As Rin and Altina's bond deepened, they both became stronger. Alley-oop. Okay, these achievement names are pretty great. Hey, you guys didn't see anything, did you? All right. So I did the Michi stand. The tram ride is the only one I haven't done, and that's in Drykels. I feel like that would make sense for Toa. Relatively. You can sign up here for the Heimdall Tram Tour. It's a special event that we hold during the summer festival. The westbound tram takes you on a scenic tour of the summer festival. The eastbound tram is currently full, so you'll probably find this one to be a bit more relaxing. If you have a special ticket, you can bring an extra guest with you. It's a great deal. Oh? What am I waiting for? You can't bring Toa here anyway. Can't even bring Laura here anyway. Can't bring Elliot here. I can't bring anybody. Damn it. Well, I mean... Alright, well... I guess I'm gonna go back to Vestus. Hang on. Which one makes sense for Toa? The baking contest, right? The Toa one I suggest is doing the Elise thing. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do the charity. Yeah, for those who are in the know, like, feel free to chime in, chat. I'm okay with trying out whatever you guys suggest too, because there's a lot of options here. Toa, why are you at the bottom? Green, you've already donated for us. And this is a tiny telescope I had at home. I've never seen a telescope this small. It's the perfect size for indoor use. Right? It's easy to use, even for kids. Hopefully you can get someone to find an interest in astronomy. It's the same as my grandfather did for me. It seems like you have fond memories of this. Yeah, I'm sure your wish will come true. Thank you so much for your donation to the Charity Bazaar. We prepared our signature iced tea and sweets for you over at the cafe area. Please enjoy yourself at the Charity Bazaar. After that, two of them explored the bazaar together. They relaxed in its atmosphere as they sat at the cafe, sipping iced tea. Toa just plopped down on that chair. Dude, this one girl is making a fortune. That's 2 items of hers that immediately got added to the market and then immediately got sold. Can I just say, I really like how CS3 did the bonding events this time around, because you can see multiple people's endings. And not just one, CS2. Although CS2 kind of made sense why it would only be 1, but even so. Afterwards, Reen walked with Toa to Vanicker Street. Along the way, they enjoyed some idle chatter. Okay then, see you later. Have a good time at the summer festival.
Oh, Reen? I'm sure there are a lot of things you're concerned about right now. But I know it'll all turn out fine. Because you're you.
Oh, thank you. I know just how difficult things are going to be from here on. The Masked Man, the Black Workshop, Ouroboros and the Jaeger Corps, and the Imperial Government will all be making their moves. On top of all that, I hate to look into Angelica and George's disappearances.
No. You can leave that last part to me, at least. I know in my heart we'll be able to see them again before long. I know it. That's why I'm going to turn this empire upside down looking for them. When it comes to monitoring Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, and the government, we all need to work together. So don't try to do everything on your own, Reen. Just focus on the things only you can deal with. Like your father and your students. No one else but you can handle those things.
You're right. Those 2 things are what I need to focus on. It'd be bad if I got overwhelmed by the big picture and let all the important stuff slip through the cracks.
Exactly. And just like how you've helped everyone up till now, Class 7, Elise, and everyone else will help you when you need it. Of course, that includes me too.
Toa.
Let's both give it everything we've got. As your colleague, and your old student council president, I'll support you.
Yeah, thanks. You received the Eternity Charm, which does 5,000 HP and 5,000 EP. Faculty Romance. That's the achievement name! Oh, that's so good. Alright. I guess we're gonna go... Hang on, can I even do baking with Laura? It's the 4 o'clock bell from the cathedral. I should get ready to meet up with Toa. Hello, Reen. Nice work earlier. This is about heading to Balflame Palace, right? You guessed it. What should we do? We have to meet up with Class 1, so I was thinking about calling all the students. Actually, I'll be contacting the main campus. You think you could just get Class 7? They should all head back to camp and spruce up a little, too. Sounds like a plan. I'll see you at camp, then. Okay, see you. Alright, I'll call the kids when I can. There isn't much time beforehand. Is there anything else I need to take care of real quick? You can now contact your students from your Arcus using the L2 menu. Okay, but first, I have like 4 more tickets to spend. No. What the hell can Laura do? Do I gotta do the freaking time trial again? I swear to God. Yeah, so it's this, the Mishi event. Oh, okay. For Laura... Yeah. Who else do I have? I have 4 tickets left, so I can do Laura, Elliot, and then Musa, Ash as my last 2. Just for the sake of it. Mishi, horse racing, and charity. Ash, I want to do with the horse racing. So I guess Mishi for Laura. And I want to do baking with Muse. Or no, I gotta do tram ride with Muse. Yeah, so we're gonna do Mishi again. And I don't know what the hell to do with Elliot. God, it's so weird, like, because Laura's the same height as us. Oh, you came to play with me again? Looks like both the old and new Mishis are getting pretty popular here in Heimdall. New kind of Mishi. I eagerly await the plushies they'll make for him. Just gonna slightly speed through this dialogue because we've already read it. Again? Stop singling us out. Tio's looking at us. You can do it, Mishi. Show your fighting spirit, Mishi. There we go. That's how you do it. Tio had her eyes deadlocked on us. Man. Ah, for Elliot? Maybe a tram ride too if he's allowed on that one. Now that things are settled, perhaps we should dance along with them. Maximum. I think you get a full star with them, right? So I guess if I really wanted to, I could do 2 tickets. No, because I have 3, right? Yeah, so I can only do... I could do 2 Muse or 2 Ash to get their finals. But I kind of want to see what Elliot's final is, too. I gotta have my bro there. All right, see you later. Yeah.
Wait a moment, Reen. Stand right there.
Huh? What the hell? What the hell? Whoa, was that a Swordmaster's energy?
I still have a long way to go before I reach my father, but I was able to cut through the shadow lingering over your heart.
What? See, so you could tell. Oh, she's vibe checking me? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You gotta have a strong vibe if you want to be with Laura. Like, you don't get a choice there. There's so many things I need to face. I was trying to hide how worried I was about everything.
You underestimate me. I've been watching you for quite some time. When I was training, even when we couldn't be together, I could feel your presence.
Thank you, Laura. I feel the same way. Every morning when I train, I always think of you. Sometimes I'd even imagine myself sparring against you. But now that I see you in person, you've become so much stronger and so much more beautiful.
What?
So that choice is for the canon pick. We know that's not true. You can pick multiple, I think. Yeah, but it does get you an extra scene with Elisa if you choose Elisa, which I did. She's my first one.
It seems I've taken an unexpected counterattack.
Elisa was the first one we did.
But Reen, don't you think you're a bit too skilled at smooth talking?
Well, it's no different from a duel. When you see a chance, you just need to be bold and take it. So he's aware. He knows. He knows his power of harem protagonist. He's aware. Is it any different for the Arcade School?
No, it isn't.
Kiss. Damn it. Well, Elisa gets the kiss, which makes sense because she's like the pseudo-canon pick. But that was still cute. Laura Moore. What was that a reference to? Alright, now I can do the tram. Tram with Muse. Oh, Elliot can't even ride this. What the hell can Elliot do? I think the choice only shows up with Elisa, Laura, and Emma. I get why they knew the other girls. Oh, like you can't even. Oh, interesting. So like Sarah isn't even an option. I mean, like for obvious reasons, Yuna, Altina, Muse are like not allowed, and Elise is also like very clearly not allowed. So I actually appreciate that. Alright, Muse, you're gonna get 1 star, but you're not gonna get your final bonding point, unfortunately. So we're not gonna bond. We're not gonna have sweet, passionate, idle chatter. CS4 decides, you know what, Reen can just stick it in everything. Doesn't matter who they are or what they are. Thank you for joining us on the western route of Heimdall Tram Tour this fine day. Wait, Nihon Falcon made this game? I'm familiar with them. By the way, the Falcon character in Neptunia. Oh, really? Yeah, so you've seen the female Adol. Yeah, so Nihon Falcon made this. They've made pretty much all the Trails games and all the East games. And this is their 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Technically the 13th in the Legend of Heroes series, but this is like Trails of Cold Steel 3 is part of the Legend of Heroes Trails Up series. It's a whole thing. Female adult what? Oh yeah. Hang on. Okay, I can show this. Let me see if I can get a thing of it. Hang on. Neptunia adult. So, browser, I can post this up here. So, in the Neptunia game, I learned this from the East server. But like, yeah, so in Hyperdimension is a character in Hyperdimension Neptunia MK2. She's an optional party member who can be bought using DLC. Their name is literally Falcon. I thought there was like one more. They're part of the East faction, interestingly enough. Hang on, I thought there was there not another? Oh yeah, no, that's it, yeah. So this is another picture of it. Adol in Estelle's uniform, but also a female type thing. There's Hyperdimension and Ultra Dimension, yeah. I think that's both the same, I don't know. So yeah, that existed. That existed. Whether you're visiting for the summer festival or a season local, we hope you can relax and enjoy the sights. Though I'm familiar with the area from my time at St. Estrella, this is a lovely change of pace. Not to mention I get to share a tram with my dear instructor. Yeah, let's enjoy the ride. The tram is now headed to the western districts of Heimdall via Central Station. We will be traveling slower than usual so you can enjoy the scenery along the way. Although I read quickly, so it'll go by faster than what they thought. Over there is Vesta Street. There are always... Oh, so what the heck? Oh, what the heck? This place is a nice atmosphere. Wait, this is going faster than me. All right, I'm ready for you. Next to the Elisha District, which is next to the aqueduct. This area is so stylish. Or Leica, I mean. Yeah, and the atmosphere is nice too. I forgot they call it Leica instead of Elisha, but I guess that makes somewhat sense. This is the Sonk District. Out of your window you can see a glimpse of the famous Heimdall Cathedral. It's more lively than usual today. This place brings me back. Teleprompter challenge, let's go. What was that about going slow? There was nothing slow about that at all. Dracos Plaza should be the last stop. It made me nostalgic seeing the city again today. I hope to make more memories with the others in Class 7. And, of course, you too, Instructor Reen. Not sure why I got listed separately, but yeah, I agree. Thank you for joining us on our tour of Western Heimdall today. We will soon be arriving at our final stop, Dracos Plaza. I repeat, our final stop will be Dracos Plaza. Was playing this theme when I was walking through the city today. Every day can be a festival for you to try it. Ah, sick! Let's go! How's it going, Blubba? This theme is really catchy. Afterwards, they looked out over Valaflame Palace and reminisced about the tour they had just taken. Ooh, so close. Alright. Hey, Ellie, do you want to bake, bro? Actually, yes. And then Ash will be the last one. Perfect, thanks. This will be a blast. Let's do this, Reen. We should probably take our gloves off, though. We both have gloves. And so they started making bread. Are they actually going to make bread, or are they going to make a sandwich? First, they chose what ingredients to put in the bread. They're making a sandwich. Second, using prepackaged dough, they tried to shape just what they had in mind for the final product. Hey, that's great. Today was pretty good. I mean, it's Monday, so it was as exciting as it could be. I had to hound down more people again for phone calls for my house, and they did not respond to me, as usual. I have learned that maybe there's a secondary issue with my house, and specifically my oven. On the convection setting of my oven, the breaker trips, but on the non-convection setting, it's fine. And I need to double test that again, just to make sure I wasn't being stupid. But if that's the case, then I need them to come fix my oven too. And I'm just like, I can't use my dishwasher, I can't use my oven on convection. Like, what the hell can I do? It's like, yeah, just give me good, give me working products, please. I would really appreciate that. Of course, we actually made a loaf of bread. The treble get, the treble get. I like how you incorporated those music notes in the design. I just followed your directions, but is this an actual score? It is. Now you can play while you snack. It was actually my sister who taught me this, but it's genius. If only I could find more ways to make music approachable. You're all inspired now, aren't you? Let me know if you come up with a good idea and I can help. Thanks, Reen. Treble get. My boy! Afterwards, Reen and Elliot headed to the station near the Heimdall racecourse. Along the way, they enjoyed some idle chatter. Oh yeah, we took him away from his date with Mint. Alright, see you later. Be sure to take in everything the summer festival has to offer.
Oh, right. Reen, will you accept this?
Your heart? Reen received an envelope with tickets inside. Tickets? Are these for one of your concerts?
Mm-hmm. It's not until next month, but I'm going to be performing at the Heimdall Opera House. I set aside some tickets for a few really good seats, so bring your students with you and come see my show.
Whoa, the Heimdall Opera House? You can't get much bigger than that. This is proof you've really become one of the top celebrities in Erebonia.
I just got lucky. The Opera House just happened to not have anything else scheduled. It'll be quite the honor to get to play on the same stage Vita performed on.
Ha, if you say so, I'll bring my students. Heck, if I need to, I'll call it an extracurricular activity and drag them along with me. I can't wait to finally relax and listen to your music.
Fiona's gonna be my accompanist too, so you'll get to see the brother-sister duo in action. Wish it could be a whole family affair though. Sounds like Dad's not gonna be able to make it.
Ah, guess the Imperial Army is going to be busy. That mean, Elliot?
Don't worry about me. I'm still gonna do whatever I can. I'll make my music resound throughout Erebonia. No, throughout all of Zemuria. It will put smiles on everyone's faces and make them want to lay down their weapons. I couldn't have felt this way without your guys' encouragement.
That's a bold plan. But you know something? I like it. Is there anyone out there who can pull it off? It's you. I'll be looking forward to your concert. Show me your best performance yet.
Yeah, you bet I will.
My boy! Elliot, my boy! I have to pour one out for the bro, man. The achievement Heartstrings is unlocked. My boy. Alright, let's finish up with Ash and then we're good to go. And then we can enter the final chapter. Ha! Get a load of this horse face. You can tell it's no ordinary one. It's lived the life of a racer. So, I get to ride it later, right? Sweet, can't wait. Same here, let's shoot for a good time. Ha! Just don't slow me down, Schwarzer. A base skill or pretzel. Oh, you. Oh, you.
All right, let's go. There. Let's go. There. Yeah! There. Yeah!
God damn it.
There. 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 Yeah!
Not bad at all.
Good luck. Leave it to me!
Yeah!
Let's ride. It's mine! I got this. It's mine! Yeah! It's mine!
Oh, damn you.
Yeah!
Damn you!
It's mine!
That's okay, it's not like it matters.
Not a bad catch.
Alright. Ha! Too easy. Gotta admit though, your ride was pretty damn good. That was fun. Thanks for coming. Heh, personally, I would have preferred to race against you instead, but this wasn't too bad, I guess. I hear you, I hear you. Next time, we'll race. Oh, unfortunate. All right. Is it bad that I'm gonna actually kind of miss this fun stuff? Like, I know we have to move on and plot stuff and everything like that. Like, I know, like, you know, we gotta go on, but like, we're about to do like a lot of crazy plot stuff and final dungeon and everything like that, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I kind of really enjoy this peacefulness. I'm kind of gonna miss it, which means I've gotten attached to the game. And that's great. That's always a good thing when a game makes you feel that way. Reen contacted Class 7 and returned to camp. They were followed shortly by fellow instructors and students of the branch campus. They took their time showering and changing into fresh uniforms. Uniforms! And only when they were truly confident did they leave with an eager bounce in their step to attend the celebrations. Falcom, we have costumes. Like, give us suits and shit. Ah. And it seemed they've arrived before us.
Huh. You took your sweet time.
Come on now. We were just way too early.
Ada's really nervous.
I don't blame her. I'm nervous too.
Hey, you don't need to tell them that.
What are you so nervous about? It's just a party, right? The only reason you aren't nervous is that you lack common sense, Yuna. Same goes for you. I'd say all three of you fit that bill nicely. Don't worry, Class 1, we're all gonna have fun tonight. It'll just be us branch campus instructors chaperoning you, but we'll make sure everything goes smoothly for all you students. Thank you, sir. I know a lot has happened between us, but I appreciate it. Oh, Instructor Reen? Could we get your autograph? Huh? You guys? Oh, they've been wanting to ask you that forever, but they couldn't with the prince around. As for me, I've been wanting to talk with you about a few things, Instructor Herschel. With me? Oh my, how flattering. No problem. We can all chat on the way to the palace. Really? What an honor. Hey, you guys! They're surprisingly fun. Heh, they're not so different from us once you get to know them. Maybe we can all be friends after all. Well, tonight will be our best chance to break the ice. Let's put aside our school rivalry and just have fun tonight. My thoughts exactly. And then the no fun place shows up. Our rides are here. Let's get going, everyone. Oh, never mind. I thought Prince Cedric was going to come out of that. And be like, fun? Without me? Reen, you break my heart.
The highest rank. Marvelous.
Yes!
Here's your reward.
Yes! We did it! We hit the S rank. Oh my god!
The top score. Excellent.
Oh yeah, the midterms were this chapter. Wait, the midterms were this chapter? That was so long ago. Holy crap. That was like a month and a half ago. Rosine will need to have assistance from Thomas in order to fully analyze Black Record 7. Okay. Okay. I did it! 6:40 p.m. Everyone's showing up. Holy crap. One second. Wow! The moon looks larger than usual. Yeah, it almost looks magical. There's a blue moon tonight, when the night sky will be at its brightest. Due to Heimdall's geographical location, it only happens every few years. Really? I remember seeing it during the summer festival a few years ago. I heard there was also a blue moon on the final day of the War of the Lions. It appeared after several consecutive red moons, which made it even more prominent. Though it seems improbable, that is what they say happened. That's good to know. Sounds too perfect if you ask me. You're Thor's Branch Campus Special Ops class, right? Allow me to show you around. Unfortunately, we'll need to check your belongings. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Doesn't Ash have a gun? Oh, he probably didn't bring it with him, right? He picked up that gun from earlier, but he probably didn't bring it to the party. He's got a scythe. The front entrance of Valflame Palace. It's way too big. Reen's like, man, I remember when this was a final dungeon and like on fire and shit. Well, it is the center of the largest country in the continent. I bet you've been here before, yeah? Yes, but it's been some time. When I attended St. Estrella, the princess would invite me over occasionally. So this is Prince Cedric's? Yeah, the castle he'll inherit one day.
Ah, there all of you are. I've been waiting for you.
Ah, Elise! Hello. Did you come all the way out here to escort us? Yes, I thought I might show you around. Whoa, who's she? She's beautiful. She knows you guys in class 7, right? Introduce us. She's Instructor Schwarzer's little sister. It's nice to see you again. She's also Prince Alphen's best friend. It's nice to see you again as well. As for those of you I don't recognize, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sure it is, and it will be nothing more than that. Reen! Anyway, please follow me. I'll guide you to Valflame Palace's Asmala's garden. Is it Asmala's or Asmala's? Because they had that in E6, like that was a whole thing, and I could never figure out how to pronounce it correctly. I've heard it both ways. Oh, this looks like the same platforms they had at Gransol Castle back in Trails in the Sky. With more glass. This is seriously over the top. There's even a waterfall. They've got butterflies. They even let out a number of different birds during the day. Oh, the walls are just huge windows. Damn, how much mirror did they sink into this place? It's evident this place has been hosting important events for years. Live music. How elegant. But there are incredibly important people everywhere I look. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
It would appear all of our guests have arrived.
Daddy!
We owe our thanks to Adios and the Lionheart Emperor for seeing our nation through to this day. However, tonight, we must also honor those who have put in exceptional effort into ensuring the continuing peace and safety of Heimdall. The students of Thor's main campus and branch campus. Together, they halted a threat to our nation, all in time for the summer festival.
It's kind of a kick in the gut that the other branch campus students aren't with us. Like, I know they can only have certain people, but like they all did just as much work as we did. So like, come on now.
I'm told many instructors, former students, and bracers assisted them in this monumental task. All of these brave people have already been recognized by the Imperial Household Agency, but let us give them yet another round of applause.
Woo.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us feast, talk, and drain our glasses. We should all enjoy ourselves tonight. However, there will be a dance later, so be sure you don't drain too many glasses. Of course, it goes without saying that the students, including myself, will be prohibited from having any alcohol.
Damn it.
Damn it. I was gonna sneak a few.
Hey, you know you can't do that.
It's remarkable how much he's changed.
Now then, everyone, please raise your glasses.
Let us have a toast to this wonderful evening and the beginning of our festivities.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Hey, there's no need to hide in the back. This is a good opportunity. You should go and mingle with all the different people here. You're right. I think I'll go greet His Majesty first. Excuse me. I'll go too. I'm so nervous. Alright, guess it's time to go say hi to all the biggest bigwigs in Erebonia. You really are fearless. This is a very Yuna-esque course of action. Guess I'll go get some grub. If you'll excuse me. Should we go too? Yeah, seems like we need to go say hello to quite a few people. So we can talk to a lot of people. Ooh, Nelly. Okay, so I can... It seems both the main and branch campuses have some promising young cadets this year. In fact, if you two are headed to the army after you graduate, I'll gladly welcome you to the 4th Armored Division. It's an honor to hear that from Craig the Red himself, but I prefer to stay by His Highness, Cedric's side in whatever way possible. Ha! Sounds like you just got shot down, old man. So it seems. How about you then? Care to join the 4th? Sorry, but I'm not into hanging out with a bunch of muscleheads. But if you've got a ton of cuties like the Icy Maiden, maybe I'll think about it. Well, I wouldn't say tons, but we've got quite a few. Just between you and me, though, simply being a part of the 4th is enough to send ladies swooning into the streets as you pass. Whether you use this little perk to your own ends is entirely up to you. Seriously? Alright, now we're talking, old man. Hey, Eyebrows, that's all it takes to tear you away from your beloved prince? Maybe there's hope for you after all. What do you mean by that? I'm still loyal to the prince. Oh, and don't call me Eyebrows. This seems like a rowdy group. He knows what's up. He sure does. Oh, this is an interesting trio. Now, this seems like an interesting group called The Line. Well, I was telling Sharon we should go out drinking together just the other day. And so I decided to join her now. And I'm here too. Not for the booze though. There's some juicy stories going on. Stories? What about? Stories from 4 years ago. About how a certain someone got in my way when I was trying to get back here from Northumbria. Oh. Last we met was when you requested my aid in stopping Lady Sarah. But first, we need to make sure the Purple Lightning, the youngest A-rank bracer at the time, didn't interfere. So we made sure she had a tough time coming home back home from Northumbria. As a result, the Divine Blade had to postpone his return to Liberl. And so the first stage of the Professor's brilliant gospel plan was complete. I like it too, it's very chill. So that's what you and Campaniello were talking about at Orcus Tower. Yes, I've admitted what I did to Lady Sarah. While my love and loyalty belong to the Rhineford family now. Back then, the fool contacted me personally and asked for my assistance. I didn't tell Chairman Iriana the details, but she gave me leave regardless. And since then, you've had no other contact with Ouroboros? Swear to Adios? No, I swear on the Rhineford family. This is pretty intense. Well, if you're bringing up the Rhineford name, then I'll know you're serious. Alright, I give up. And I suppose you did get injured pretty badly when you went up against McBurn back in Crossbell. So I'll believe you, when it comes to this, anyway. Lady Sarah, thank you. Ooh! Alright, I love me a happy ending. Thinking back though, that getup you had on looked like a pretty tight fit. I think someone like that really limit your movement. I just can't believe you were able to slip out of my grasp for a whole week. Well, as someone who dwells behind the scenes, I have a number of sneaky tricks at my disposal. I'd never be a match for you in head-on battle, so please don't feel embarrassed you were unable to beat me back then. Hey, who said I was embarrassed? You wanna go right now? Meet me outside the palace. "4 years ago, huh? That'd be about 1 year after Gramps took me in. I think I remember reading about this stuff in the files I borrowed from Lecter." Huh? Ah, yes, that would make sense. Wait, you mean the Intelligence Division knew about me and Sharon? Nah, it wasn't about you two. It was more about the S-rank bracer from Liberl. He had to come here from Liberl to help out the other bracers because you were stuck in Northumbria, right? The report was pretty detailed up until the part where the Jaeger Corps the Society was using got completely wiped out. Oh, and it also sounded like they were monitoring Prince Oliver during this trip to Liberl. Wow, the Intelligence Division is impressive and just as terrifying. You think it may have been Major Arndell who was monitoring him? No doubt. I'm sure the orders came down straight from the top of their little group. Man, Cassius really helped me out a lot back in those days, but I haven't seen him since he quit being a bracer and went back to Liberal's army. Damn shame too. He was quite the gentleman. Yeah, he seemed like he'd be right up your alley for sure. Small world. He and I are fellow disciples under Master Yun Kafai. It seems we're all connected through our acquaintances before we even knew each other. Twisting. What's going on down there? Hello, Elisa, Toa. Are you enjoying yourselves? We are, thank you. It's a really lovely party. I just wish Angie were here with us. But Prince Oliver promised he'd look into her disappearance. So I'm hoping to make a lot of memories tonight I can share with her once she's back. Sorry, Toa. But you're right, I'm sure she'd like that. Yeah, I can totally see her now, hanging on to your every word. Oh yes, there was something I wanted to ask you about, Toa. Is Reen as popular at the branch campus as I suspect he is? Seeing the way Muse drapes herself all over him, I had to wonder. To be honest, I was wondering that myself. Knowing him, he'd keep his hands off his students, but still. Well, Reen is certainly admired by a lot of people. But when it comes to romantic feelings, the pool's a bit smaller. I see. And would you be swimming around in that pool by any chance? Me? I mean, I like him as a colleague, but... something's definitely fishy. We may need to dive deeper into this topic. I should slowly back away before they notice me. Ah, Reen, you've come at a good time. We've got a question for you. Tell us, how many fans do you have at the branch campus? Fans? What are you talking about? Sorry, Reen. Oh, dude, Elisa getting drunk? Let's get it. Oh, they're at the villa. So at least they got a party. That's good. I'm glad they at least get a party. Where the hell is Yuna? Surely up there. Was that really 2 years ago? Dang. Yes, the hot springs in Ymir were lovely, but so was the food. I'd like to go back there with everyone again sometime. You all seem to be having a good time. Sound like you were talking about Ymir? Oh, Reen. Yes, we were talking about the trip everyone took there together. Yeah, the hot springs paradise, Ymir, hometown of both Instructor Reen and Elise. I've been there before as well. Oh yeah, that's right. But you weren't exactly there for a vacation or anything. Yeah, kidnapping Elise and the princess isn't really a touristy activity. But that was just for your mission, right? Have you been there for fun? No. I generally don't go anywhere unless required by a mission. Oh, that's a shame. Come to think of it, I've known Altina a while now, and I've never seen her go anywhere for fun. Growing up in a Jaeger Corps, I sort of know how that is. So that means you've never gone to Ymir's hot springs then? Correct. I admit I'm a little curious about them. For example, how does bathing in a hot spring differ from a normal bath? It's a world of difference. To put it simply, it's bliss. It's what bathing must be like in heaven. Difference is that significant? Psst, Elise, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I sure am. Altina, how would you like to come to visit Ymir sometime? I'd like to give you a proper tour of the town, if we could. Are you sure? Of course, we'd love to have you. Do it, it'll be fun. In fact, maybe you should go with everyone in your class. Okay, thank you. I'll come visit. We'll hold you to that. Now we have another promise to look forward to. When the time comes, I'll have to do my best and be a good host. God, Fee, you're gorgeous. This long hair actually suits her a lot. This hairstyle that she has right now, it suits her the best. When they even remember, it was like 2 years ago. So, by incorporating these new mathematical models, the country's economy can be developed even further? Correct. Economics is nothing more than a probability model based off sociology and collective psychology. It would be foolish to think that mathematics has no bearing on it. You're right, of course. I suppose one could say the same of music theory. Huh? Really? Music and math seem like completely different fields to me. Sound is simply different frequencies and wavelengths of vibrations in the air, things easily converted into equations. Whether expressed in sound or in formulas, beautiful music remains beautiful. It seems kind of crazy to hear it put that way, but yeah, the way he talks about it, it's strangely compelling. Professor, would you be able to share an example of that with us? Yeah, I'm curious too. These two seem pretty interested in what the professor has to say. I'm a little surprised to hear he has any hobbies at all. But I guess out of everything, music makes the most sense for him. Professor Schmidt. Not a total asshole at times. Sometimes kind of a cool asshole. I am Patrick Higharms, third son of the Higharms house. I'm ashamed that I haven't introduced myself to you now before, sir. There's no need to be so formal, Patrick. Besides, it's a bit rare that I'm even in Erebonia, so I'm partially to blame. I've heard you're quite the traveler. Speaking of, Mr. Warzel here tells me you visit Nord quite often. That's right, nearly every year. By this point, he's pretty much like one of the family. I just can't get enough of that beautiful expanses of land up there. On top of that, the clean air does these old bones good. I had a cabin built by the lakeside a few years back. It's such a tranquil place. It sounds lovely. Schwarzer has told me about the time he spent there, but I've never been. Nord is truly stupendous. The endless stretches of land, the free-flowing breeze, not to mention the kind and hospitable people. When I'm in Nord, it's like all the troubles of the world weighing on my mind blow away with the wind. Hearing all that makes me more intrigued than ever. Honestly, I felt fairly troubled myself lately. Well, it was plain to see you had a lot to deal with back in Ordis. You should come visit sometime. If our schedules line up, I'll show you around. I'd appreciate the offer. Oh, and Warzel. I'd like to take this chance to apologize for saying such an awful thing about you back when we were students. Huh? Oh, I'd completely forgotten. It's fine. I knew at the time you weren't thinking clearly. I appreciate the apology, though. Thank you. Oh, and hello. When did you show up? About halfway through. Youth truly is a wonderful thing. Yeah, guys, Patrick, I'm happy for both of you. Look, he had to have gone to Calvard, right? If not, like, Gramaferia or, you know, Holy City of Arteria. Ah, here we are. Oh, of course. How do you do, my Empress? As my father, Viscount Arcade, could not be here tonight, I, his daughter, greet you in his place. Ah, Laura, I haven't seen you in some time. I hear you've mastered your family's sword style. I'm so happy to see how much you've grown. Thank you for your kind words. Now I believe it's your turn. I'm Ada Grant of Thor's Military Academy's main campus, Class 1. I'm truly indebted to your son and... indebted... I'm sorry, She's tripping all over her words. There's no need to be nervous. Cedric's told me all about his friends from class. I've also been told about a certain bright young lady who excels in both her studies and her club activities. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend to my son. That's, such kind words are wasted on me. I'm Meena Crawford at Thor's Branch campus. It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness. So you're... Alvin told me about you, and what happened in Crossbell. Further, allow me to apologize for my son's behavior towards those of you in the branch campus. Huh? Don't worry, there's no need for that. I think our field exercises in Crossbell turned out for the best. It really made me reevaluate myself. Now I have a better idea of the sorts of things I can do to help moving forward. For a better future, not just for Crossbell, but for Erebonia too. Well said. It's clear to me you carry the spirit of Class 7 quite admirably. I sincerely believe the people of Erebonia could learn from that positive outlook of yours. Thank you so much, all of you, for what you've done for this country, and for what you will do in the future, Yuna, Ada, and Laura. Of course! I won't let you down. I swear on my sword and soul. I'll continue to do all I can, Your Highness. Oh, double here. Hey there, you two. I heard you both introduce yourselves to the Empress. Good job. Oh, Instructor Reen. Instructor, perhaps you should consider teaching your students basic manners when speaking with nobility. When she began casually discussing her past grievances with a member of the Imperial family, my breath caught my throat my breath caught in my throat. Oh, yeah? Are you sure you weren't just choking on your words again? There's no need to bring that up again! These two make quite the pair. she can become the new class leader. Ah, Reen. It's good to see you again, Your Highness. We haven't spoken since late last year, I think? That's right. I can tell you've grown wonderfully since then. Allow me to apologize again regarding Cedric's behavior. Though I'm sure Alphen and Olivert have already said the same thing to you. No, please, it's fine. After everything that's gone on the last few days, it's all under the bridge now. I'm just happy to see he's much better now, considering everything he went through last year. I suppose that's a good way to look at things. In any event, I shouldn't hold you here too long. I'm sure there are many people who would like to speak with you, so please enjoy yourself. Thank you, Your Highness. Yeah, we'll save Daddy for last. Again, weird trio, but okay. Chairman Irina, Major Claire, and Muse. You three sure make an interesting group. I thought I might use this opportunity to scout out some promising talent. Nice meeting here oversees logistics for the entire Empire's railroad system. Were you to join RF, I would assure you immediately placed in a position worthy of your talents. I'm flattered, but I think military logistics and business logistics might be a bit too different. Oh, I don't know about that. In both warfare and business, you need to efficiently allocate limited personnel and resources. I'm sure Major Claire would make for a wonderful businesswoman. An excellent analysis. Muse Egret, I saw potential in the reports you submitted about the arts rifle and the kestrel. If you can't decide what to do after you graduate, I'll have a spot waiting for you at RF too. For that matter, the RMP would welcome your talents too. I'm sure you may have some concerns regarding your house, but I'm sure I can be of help. Why, thank you. I'm flattered. Chairman Irina and Major Claire are always ready to scout a new hire. At least you have some ulterior motive? Or am I just overthinking it? The boys. So, you learned your swordplay from my brother, then? Yes, though before that, Lecter taught me some basics. But since his style is, shall we say, highly improvisational, I consider Lord Rufus my true teacher. That said, he only trained me for a short while when I was still living here in Heimdall. You only received a small amount of training and you've become this strong? I'm impressed. I've heard Governor General Rufus's court fencing skills are second to none, so I'm sure his lessons were very thorough. They are indeed. My brother started teaching me when I was 10. I've been training since then in hopes of surpassing him. I can only wonder how close I've gotten. Perhaps you'll have the opportunity to find out before too long. What about you, Kurt? When are you planning to surpass your father and brother? I'm sure you know just as well as I do, but they're on such a different level from normal people, it's almost inhuman. My father's starting to feel his age, but it's said that he's nearly as strong as the Radiant Blade Master. I'd have to spend decades training to even reach them, much less surpass them. The Thunder God. I doubt even my brother could prove a match for him. If there were anyone in Erebonia who would have proved a match, it would likely be the Rakshasa, or perhaps... Looks like this conversation's really starting to heat up. Oh, Instructor Reen! You've come at the perfect time. Join us, Instructor. We were just discussing swordplay. Come, join us as a disciple of the Eight Leaves. Well, if you insist. Guess when you get enough Erebonian men in one place, it's only a matter of time before we start talking about swords. And so the group enjoyed a spirited discussion about sword styles, both from within the Empire and without. Ah, Reen, a moment, if you would. I'd like to thank you. I hear you agreed to share Alphen's first dance tonight. I'm sure she's just beside herself with happiness. Hold on a second. I thought she was just kidding about that. Given the current atmosphere, I don't really think I can accept. Oh, is that so? It seems to me those rumors that have been spreading like wildfire lately may have been more than just talk. I like to think the Ashen Chevalier is more than qualified to be a partner for my sister. Perhaps even beyond tonight's dances, if you know what I mean. No, I mean, I'm nowhere near qualified for that. Well, unfortunately for you, Alphen's first dance is part of tonight's schedule. If there's already someone you're planning to have a future with, then that's that, I suppose. But would you dance with her tonight, regardless? Think of it as a favor, not only for my sister, but for the entire Imperial family. There's still plenty of time before the dance. Do think it over. Damn you, Cedric!
It is a great honor to have been invited here.
This on top of what you did for us following the Northern War. I can't even begin to properly show my gratitude.
Raise your heads, both of you. I've already pardoned you for what happened in the Civil War. Given how much you've contributed since then, there's no need to revisit the past. Wouldn't you agree, Marquis High Arms?
Wholeheartedly. The Civil War was a product of the four great houses. Personally, I feel I'm the one who deserves to be locked away for a while.
No more of that talk from you either. Were you to be detained, half the Empire would cease functioning. Had Lord Ragnar been here in Heimdall, I would have loved for him to join us tonight.
As would I. Perhaps we should schedule a meeting with him soon.
That aside, I hear both of you played a very active role during the events in La Mer. You faced the Blazing Demon, Brigadier General, while the General here went toe-to-toe with the Steel Maiden. You heard correctly. But that monster is said to be a match for even the Radiant Blade Master. The best I could do was hold him off. I will say that battle was a very rare and valuable experience. Though I'd also be very interested in seeing your 104 military combat techniques. That certainly takes me back, but I fear those days are behind me. If Van Dyke isn't old enough to retire from the front lines, then you certainly aren't either. Not to mention Victor, Mateus, and Zex. Perhaps this is a bit childish of me, but given all of Erebonia's famed swordsmen, I can't help but wonder which is the greatest among them. I hear the borough has held swordmanship tournaments before. Were our fighters to participate, it would be undoubtedly quite the spectacle. Oliver tells me foreigners were welcome to join. If the opportunity presents itself, I'd love to take part. My, I fear I may have awakened a sleeping tiger. I don't think I should interrupt this conversation. Oh well, I'll look for another opportunity. Principal Le Guin sure is something. She doesn't hold back herself at all, even when talking to him. Well. Even more people now. I should wait it out a bit longer. No! What? How much freaking what? You want me to make another round? Holy crap! I mean, it's fine, but oh my, the dialogue. Phew, I think I finally met with everyone I needed to. I'm glad you can take a little rest now. It must be tough for the head of one of the four great houses. Why do you need to do all that boring stuff? Just let loose. This is supposed to be a party. It's not that simple. Were I to just let loose here, it would create problems in the future. I will do everything I can to fulfill my duty as head of the Alberea family. Hey now, if your brow's getting any more furrowed, your head's gonna crack like an egg. Let me give you a face massage. I'll get you nice and unfurrowed in no time. No, you won't. Why does this sort of thing always happen with you? Do you even realize the problems that would cause here? Besides, you're a young lady now, so gonna get you. Oh, you two. You guys sure are having fun. These two never change, do they? But what's wrong? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but doesn't it seem like Eustace and William are always together these days? Do you think maybe... Quit hanging on to me like that. Nope. Scratch that thought. Yeah, I'd say they're more like a brother and sister that get along really well. Coming from you, Reen, I'm not sure how to quite take that. If I can choose, I'll pick Lisa. Oh, good lord! Well, hello there, Marquis. It's been a while, eh? A little over a year, if I'm remembering right. Ah, yes, we last spoke when the province was having those flooding issues. The dam you oversaw construction of has been working excellently. It's already gone a long way towards improving the livelihoods of our local farmers. I'm glad to hear it. It's a good thing we were able to proceed with the project, free of my demon daughter's influence. My, Master Gwyn. Well, the chairman has been a great help to us too, in her own way. Ah, and you must be Sharon. I hear your efforts were indispensable in helping us expand St. Ark's airport. Celestin was truly grateful for the assistance. Oh, I was only working in Chairman Irina's stead. Besides, Mr. Celestin's finesse in getting permission from the railways was just as important. Oh, that reminds me. Didn't you work with Celestin at the main campus last year? A super butler and a super maid working shoulder to shoulder, and maybe the two of them pressed more than that together. Well, he's 30 years old now, and like a son to me. I'd be happy to discuss arrangements between the two. Oh my, no, it would be far too great an honor for me. Well, they're having fun. I'm surprised how many people know the Reinfords now. I guess it makes sense though, given how big their company is. Ah, Reen, it's good to see you again. I hear you've been working more miracles in other provinces, just as you did in Sutherland. It wasn't just me. I had help from a huge number of people. I saw you speaking with the Emperor and the Chancellor earlier. Ah, yes, I saw General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius heading to present themselves. And I couldn't help but be nosy and go stand with them. I wouldn't call it nosiness. You have a genuine concern for others. That's what we need in times like these. By the way, is Celestin here with you? Ah, he's with my oldest son at the party City Hall is hosting. I hope he's been helpful to those of you at the branch campus. Helpful? If I started to list off everything he's done for us, we'd be here all night. Prince Cedric, it's been far too long. You're right, it has been a few years, hasn't it, Patrick? And you're Ash, right? I think this is the first time we've spoken one-on-one like this. Yeah, guess so. We had our problems, but I can't say I don't like your style. Every time I run into you, you say some shit that really stirs me up. My word, have you forgotten this is the Crown Prince? Show him some respect. He's right, Ash. Well, well, if it isn't Reen again. Don't worry about Ash. I'm glad for the chance just to be able to talk with someone like this with someone my own age. Hear that? I got the okay, straight from the Imperial family. Oh, even so, you still need to be more respectful. Like I said, don't worry, it's fine. Anyway, I assume you're here to give me your reply about your upcoming dance with my sister? What did you say? Ha! For real? It was a last-minute sort of thing. So the rumors were true after all. Well, no matter. If you're dancing with a princess, then I'll be able to dance with Elise. Dance? With Elise? What exactly makes you think you can do that? Why do you always make that same terrifying smile? Thank you for all the equipment you provided to the branch campus, Chairman Irina. Elise has been such a big help too. We really can't thank the Arv Company enough. Well, my daughter aside, the reports you've been sending us have been just as helpful. And Emma, I'd like to thank you for all the data you provided us on the Orbital staff. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Thank you for letting me use it. There really is a lot of talent here at this party tonight. If either of you have any complaints about your current positions, just let me know. Well, the positions at RF worthy of your talents prepared in an instant. That's so nice of you to offer, but I'm happy where I am right now. Yes, so am I. Looks like she's still in recruitment mode. Ooh, a special class would be cool. Aw, these two are heading it up. Aw, you guys got this. You can do this. There you are, Yuna and Altina. Talking with Major Claire, I see. Instructor. Why, hello there. You've been bouncing between all the different chats the whole night, Instructor. Well, a chance to talk with all these different people doesn't come often, so I need to make the most of it. I remember that Yuna knew Claire from before, but had you met her before the start of the school year, Altina? Yes, she often looked after Milliam and me when we went on joint missions. We haven't had a good chance to talk with each other like this since back when I was still at the police academy. She really helped me out a lot back then. Aw, Yuna, it was nothing. What precisely did the Major help with? If you're comfortable with sharing it with us, that is. Oh, it's old news by now, but it happened at the end of last year. After Lloyd was branded a criminal, I started protesting to the military police HQ. But the new head of the department was from Maraboni and he revoked all the academic credits I'd gained. For protesting? Could he even do that? Such actions were both beyond his rights and unfounded. Precisely, I felt it was completely uncalled for, so I stepped in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get all her units back. But we managed to get about half of them reinstated, and we reached an agreement where I'd be able to get the other half back by attending a different school. Oh, I see. Yeah, so that's how you ended up at the branch campus. Correct. I thought it would benefit her more than simply retaking the same classes at the military police academy. I'd heard a new class 7 was going to be formed, so I recommended her to the branch campus. Wow, I had no idea. I was pretty ticked off at the time, but now I feel like everything worked out for the best. If I continued at the police academy and joined the military police, I probably would have exploded from stress. But don't think this means I was happy to be in your class or anything. Oh yeah? That's a shame. But does that mean you're going to leave us once you get your units? Oh. Well... After going through all that to get here, there's no way I'm just going to up and leave you guys. There's so many things I want to do here now, and besides, I need to stick around to look after you, Allie. Well, as far as schoolwork is concerned, I'm the one who looks after you. I'm glad you found such a good place for yourself, Yuna. I don't care what people say, Yuna is awesome. She's great. I didn't expect I'd get the chance to speak with you, Brigadier General. The Black Whirlwind of Sutherland himself. Last time I saw you was in the final battle of the Civil War. Good to see you again too, General. It was a real shame the Infernal Castle got in our way. I'd have liked the chance to test myself against the legendary 4th Armored Division. It would have been an honor to even slow you down. But you're joking. Between your prowess piloting a Panzer Soldat and your spear skills, you'd have done a lot more than just slowed us down. Those Nord spear techniques are really something else. Are you trained in them as well, by any chance? Why, yes I am. Though I hear the skills of Bardia's family are even more polished. It's all thanks to my family having lived in Erebonia so long. We've incorporated certain aspects of Imperial spear techniques into our style. We got a bit of the Schleiden style, the Vander style, and even a few techniques from the Eisenritter mixed in. I'm actually a little jealous off the pure Nord style you use. Well, to be honest, my style isn't completely Nord these days. All this talk of styles. I only trained in the 104 military combat they taught us at the military academy. I'm jealous of the both of you for being able to discuss martial arts with such depth. You're a master of combat in your own way, General. Speaking of the military combat style, I hear it's been going through a number of changes lately to account for Panzer Soldats. I'm sure your right-hand man is quite the pilot. Neidhart? He's one of the best, of course. But even then, I doubt he'd be a match for you, Brigadier General. Maybe General Van Dyke would be a better sparring partner? I think I'll leave him to Lady Aurelia. Looking at them now, you wouldn't know these two met on the battlefield at the end of the Civil War. Now that I think of it, Gaius is acquainted with both of them. He knows General Craig through Elliot, and from what I've heard, Gaius and Brigadier General Bardius were both taught by that one traveling priest. Excuse me, are you Miss Elisa Reinford of the RF group? You're one of the members of the Class 7, right? The one who saved Cedric's life in the Civil War? And now you're the director of the 4th Development Division? I saw the interview you had with the Imperial Chronicle. It was so inspiring. My name is Ada Grant. I'm from Class 1 at Thor's main campus, and it's really an honor to meet you. Oh, that's really flattering. Thank you. I'm happy to meet you too, Ada. I think you might be overselling me a bit, though. There's no need to be so modest, Elisa. You really are an incredible woman. Exactly. It's one of my goals to be half as lovely and skilled as you are. Wow, well, from what I hear, you're pretty skilled already. You got 2nd place in the midterm exams out of both Thor's campuses combined, right? Those are just grades. When I think about everything you and your class accomplished, scoring high on a test seems so insignificant. Nonsense. You should never devalue your own hard work. Hey, maybe you should come work for me after you graduate. Just kidding. Oh, I think you stunned her into silence. Sorry, I still haven't decided what to do after I graduate. Don't stress over it. Just keep it in mind as one of your potential choices. I will. Thank you so much. Looks like Elisa's in recruitment mode too. Also, Ada seems to know a lot about Class 7. I wonder if that's the reason she enrolled at Thor's in the first place. Because of the restructuring the main campus this year, we students are being strongly encouraged to get jobs with the military or government. I've been agonizing over what I should do, even before I enrolled at Thor's. I actually considered going to St. Estrella at one point. You don't say! Yes, I knew Princess Alphen was attending the school and I thought I might be able to find a path to follow there. But then I heard about a heroic group of students from Thor's fighting in the Civil War. That's what led to my decision. I'm happy to hear that we were able to inspire you like that. Now she can carry on the Thor spirit just like you did. I suppose no matter which school you've ended up choosing, you would have been able to meet someone from the Imperial family. I almost wish we could have gone to school together. But of course, we can still be friends now. I look forward to seeing you more in the future, Ada. Yes, so do I. She may not be related to Instructor Reen by blood, but she's just as wonderful person as he is. Is everything alright? No, yes, no, sorry, it's nothing. Looks to me like you're still agonizing over what to do after graduation. No, it was something else. I mean... I'm happy to see the three of them are getting along so well. Indeed. Hello, you two. You seem like you're talking about something interesting. We were in the middle of discussing military technology in recent years. There's no stopping the march of progress. We got weapons today that people couldn't even dreamed of just a decade ago. That's true. Panzer Soldats, those colossal archaisms, even the railway cannons. Not to mention countless countries almost having fully functional orbital networks. Soon enough, we might even get to the point where even Bracer's willing to know how to use an orbital terminal. If you can't use an orbital terminal, then the future will be bleak for you. How do you mean? Technological advancement in recent years are due to the development of high-level orbital arithmetic logic units. The orbital networks works to connect those, and as more and more are linked, the possibilities become endless. This new technology is far more advanced than anything that came before. In fact, I go so far as to say we're living through the second orbital revolution. No kidding. If you're saying this is happening as we speak, then... Now this sounds like quite a fascinating little chat. Hmm? Oh. Hey there, Lecter. So there you are. Yeah, I was off doing a few patrols of the place. Seems like the palace is secured, though. Whew, all that walking really worked up an appetite. I'm about to be all over this buffet. By the time I'm done, it'll probably be all over me, too. The way you act, no one would ever know you're a major. Oh yeah? How's practice on those Romnuts, Professor? Right, those were the battle ornaments that Calvardian agents were using. Don't be impatient. I've only just begun the analysis. From my first look at them, though, I can tell they're excellently made. Their most noteworthy quality so far is that they will only function when activated by their owners. Thus far, all we've gotten from our analysis have been reams of junk data. Oh, maybe they use the unique qualities of each person's spirit as kind of a key. And a person's spirit is definitely something you can't just crank out a copy of. Could be they've got a completely secure system. Probably call it a spirit code or something like that. How do you know all this? I don't know a thing. I'm just pulling this all from the usual place. Those were all just guesses? You need to give logical explanations to support your hypothesis. He was telling me about his intuition earlier today, but... Sheesh, these two. Yep, like a bucket of vinegar and a pile of baking soda. This'll probably go on for a while, so let's just let them fight it out. I don't know if that's the best option. Machias, Kurt, and Fritz. What are the three of you talking about? We were discussing chess. Would you care to join in? Ah, that makes sense now that I think about it. I had no idea Machias was also in the chess club. To have entered that tournament, he must be really skilled. Oh, you were in a tournament? Yeah, there was an amateur chess tournament going on the other day. I happened to have the day off, so I figured it might be fun. But I ended up losing in the semifinals. Oh wow, even getting to the semifinals is impressive on its own. I agree. Even though it's for amateurs, the people who have place high in those tournaments are often just as good as some pros. Would you mind telling us more about it? Sure thing. It's always nice seeing people bond over shared hobbies. They did. Nope. It's an honor to be able to speak with you, Your Highness. My name is Muse Egret. I apologize for not being able to meet with you before now. Well, that's not quite true. I remember you visiting the palace about 13 years ago, when your parents were still alive. 2 of us first met back then. It was then you first met Alphen, too. I remember the 2 of you playing and laughing. I had no idea. Now that you mention it, I have a few fuzzy memories. I think I was about 4 at the time, so she must have been 3. At the time, I never could have guessed what was going to happen to your parents. These words may be far too late, but my heart goes out to you for your loss. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for your kind words. I guess this is the first time they were able to talk like this. And if her parents came to visit the palace, then that must mean... Introducing yourself to the Empress, Muse? Well, yes, I've lived in Heimdall for some time now, but I've never had the chance to speak with her. I'm glad I was able to put one of my regrets to rest. I'm sorry it took so long, Muse. Mother had actually been asking me to set up a meeting with you for a little while, but with everything that happened... I'm glad you two were finally able to speak, though. Thank you, Alphen. I guess Muse's circumstances are more complicated than I thought. I'm glad to hear that she has the Empress and Princess Alphen looking out for her. Oh, so Instructor Reen. Any truth to the rumors you'll be dancing with the princess later this evening? I suppose Cedric has been planning for that, but when I did ask before, I'm not sure I'm sure it would be a bit difficult. I'm sure now it would be a bit difficult for you to accept, Reen. I explained things to Cedric, so everything should be fine now, and... Is it still happening regardless? I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding, but... Did what? Is he still going ahead behind my back? I suppose it's been set in stone little by little. I'm sure the two of you will look great together, but I can't help but feel a little jealous. And poor Elise. Yes, that's what's been bothering me the most. Huh? What does Elise have to do with this? What? What? Even the baller on the left was like, what? Anyway, Muse, please lend me your help. I'm sure that insidious mind of yours can come up with a plan. That's quite a way to ask for help, but I accept. After all, how could I say no to helping both Elise and my dearest instructor? They've gone off in their own little world. I should start mentally preparing for the dance. I had heard Muse was one of your students. I'm truly happy I was able to get a chance to speak with her. I'm not too familiar with everything that's happening over in La Mer. I have the feeling she has some complicated circumstances there. I'm sure she'll be able to tell you about it eventually, one way or another. I seem to be surrounded by so many tragic stories, such as Oliver's past. The way he lost his mother was truly heartbreaking. I heard a few rumors, like how she was born a commoner. Yes, she was the one the Emperor was truly in love with. I remember it vividly. I was a humble maid back then. They lived far from Heimdall, and he was always trying to find ways to get her to live in the palace with him. Is it okay for me to be hearing about this? Oh, it's fine. Nearly everyone at the palace here already knows. However, after she passed, he accepted the throne, and ended up choosing someone from a small noble family to be his wife. Me. We went through some troubles, but eventually Oliver began living with us, and I was blessed with my daughter and son. His Majesty had given Elfin and Cedric his whole heart as their father, but... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be discussing such things. No, it's fine. Prince Oliver is at the party City Hall is hosting tonight, right? Yes, he's there representing the Imperial family. I hope things will begin to change for the better here in the palace, and for the Vander family too. Yes, I hope for that too. Wow, so that was when you and Brigadier General Bardias first met? I'm sure your little duel ended up wrecking everything around you for a whole Selge. Well, duels are an excellent way to deepen one's bonds. That's true, isn't it, Fee? Now that you mention it, I guess so, yeah. Taking a trip down memory lane, I see? Yes, we were listening to Countess Le Guin's tales from when she was a student. After the school year began, she took control of the fencing club and declared war on all the other clubs. She beat the swimming club in a swimming race, the chess club at chess. Any club that lost to her had to join the fencing club. Finally, she challenged Brigadier General Bardias, the president of the riding club, to a jousting match. I don't even know where to start with that. I didn't know Brigadier General Bardias went to Thor's too. The match went on for 2 hours without a winner. It finally ended in a draw when we each knocked the other off our horses simultaneously. It was that moment that Wallace became an important person to me. To my right hand and my comrade, a rival and a partner. As a fellow swordsman, I'm jealous of you. Having someone like that would be incredible. Someone who's a nemesis but also a friend? I think I get it. Since we had the chance, I'd like to hear your stories too. I've wondered about lore, but I'm sure your history is just as fascinating. Have you by any chance met the leader of the Red Constellation? Perhaps the War God? Or maybe an S-rank bracer? I've seen the War God's successor, but I haven't met any of the S-rank bracers yet. Well, it's understandable. There are only a small handful of them on the entire continent, after all. Really getting to the conversation now. I shouldn't be surprised that Aurelia already knew Laura. And I think she'll get along great with Fee, too. And so the party continued, with Reen never getting an opening to talk with the Chancellor. With the party in full swing, people began gathering in the center of the garden.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. To start us off, my sister Alphin will have the first dance. The way I hear it, people all across the Empire have been awaiting this moment for years. Like me, she is now 17 years old, and this dance will serve as her debut into high society. Her first dance partner shall be a certain instructor at Thor's military academy, none other than the Ashen Chevalier, Elise Schwarzer.
Huh, so then he's the princess's...
I hear he's only the son of a baron, but I suppose it's okay these days.
Damn.
He seems to carry himself well.
Sure enough.
Yeah, there have been rumors going around like wildfire.
It's a huge honor, I guess.
Yes, he shall be the princess's first.
Sounds dirty when you put it that way.
Fee?
Classy, guys.
He was drowning in fame before, and now everyone's talking like him and the princess are already married.
Yeah, seems like everyone's reading way too much into this.
Well, to some degree, yes.
However will this play out, I wonder?
I suppose this is... To tell the truth, I'm actually already acquainted with Mr. Elise Schwarzer.
Not the term you really should have used there.
He's the older brother of my dearest friend. Allow me to introduce Elise Schwarzer. She is the student council president at St. Estrella Girls' School. Princess? And she will be making her debut into high society alongside me tonight. Reen will choose which of us he dances with. Whoever he chooses, there will be no hard feelings.
Very well played, Princess.
Aw, what an adorable workaround.
She really is something else.
Princess!
You're a real lifesaver. I will respectfully take both the hand of my sister and her best friend, the princess. It might be a bit unorthodox, but please, allow us Schwarzer siblings to have the first dance.
Aww.
I wonder whose idea this was.
My word. Can one man truly be this lucky?
Lucky enough to dodge that bullet, you mean?
Yes. Had he danced with the princess first, the whole city would be planning their honeymoon by now. However, since he and his sister danced first, that ship has sailed, as it were.
Oh no, Eustace.
Oh, Alphin.
That Ashen Chevalier is certainly quite the man. Wouldn't you agree?
You can thank Baron Schwarzer for raising him that way.
Now, all you young people here with us, follow their lead and enjoy yourselves. The summer festival's blue moon shines on us this night. I am certain the spirits are especially riled. So, let us give them a show.
William and Eustace, Machias and Emma, Reen and Elisa, let's go! Yuna and Kurt, let's go! Oh my goodness, yes! All the good ships. Ada and Cedric, okay. Laura and Elliot, okay. Musa and Ash, okay, I see you. Then we got Reen and Altina, okay, we're just rotating around, but we started off strong. Kurt and Yuna are still going together. Reen's just going everywhere, but Kurt and Yuna are kicking it. I feel like Reen is just too tall. Now kiss.
My apologies for arriving so late.
Rufus.
Rufus? Ah, so good to see you.
Is that Governor General Rufus?
I didn't know he was coming.
It seems you've stolen the spotlight all to yourself.
To tell the truth, I was at a party held by the Imperial Household Agency. I wish to greet His Highness Olivert, Governor Regnitz, Lord Ragnar, and Viscount Arcade before making my way here.
I see.
Thank you for your courtesy.
The night is yet young, and the party has only just begun. Bring out more food and drinks. Please continue to enjoy yourselves, by all means.
You, sis, come with me. Let us catch up, my dear brother. Machias, Elisa, Elliot, and Laura as well. Join us. I'm sure we've much to talk about.
Why those
In
people?
that case, I shall call upon Ms. Velestein and Ms. Herschel. Come, allow me to introduce you to the Empress.
What's this about all of a sudden?
I don't know, but there's no way we can refuse.
Why just us, though? Does it have something to do with our families?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
May as well get going then.
I suppose I'll go.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Think we should follow?
Yeah.
Reen!
Oh, Claire!
What's wrong?
Well, this may come as a surprise, but a certain someone would like to speak with you.
You mean the someone who just left, perhaps?
Understood. I'll be going, everyone.
Yes. Good luck.
Try not to be too nervous. Rain? Instructor?
Huh.
Just go straight to the end of the hall, then make a right.
Finally, a chance to save. I guess we'll keep going. I don't want to end the stream here. Can I go in?
It's luxurious.
It's a sizable lounge for palace guests.
There's the back room.
Yes, let's go.
Greetings. His Majesty is waiting. Please enter.
Sir Elise Schwarzer has arrived.
Very good. See him in. I apologize for calling you here like this, Instructor Schwarzer.
It's not Osborne or Rufus?
No, it's an honor to have an audience with the Emperor.
Okay, I mean, sure.
Your dances with your sister and Alphen were a sight to behold. Your skills as a lead were just as impressive as the rumors suggested. I'm sure my daughter was very happy.
Well,
I'm only joking. You've helped out Oliver numerous times. You've rescued Alphen twice, and you saved Cedric's life at the end of the Civil War. My entire family is grateful for everything you and the rest of Class 7 has done. As the Awakener of the Ashen Knight, the very same one my ancestor once piloted, you have saved many lives and averted many crises.
So you knew the truth about Emperor Dreikels?
Yes, indeed. As well as the relationship between the Chancellor and yourself.
You know that, too?
Yes, I figured it out somewhere along the way. When I asked, the Chancellor didn't deny it, so I took that to mean my suspicions were correct. He and I have much in common. Both of us have lost loved ones to the foolish schemes of others.
I've heard about the Chancellor, but Your Highness?
It happened long ago. Have you perhaps heard anything regarding Olivert's birth mother?
I may have heard a rumor once. Apparently she was a commoner, but she passed away tragically.
The two of us enrolled at Thor's in the same year. She was a commoner, but her intelligence, grace, and bright smile were... Wait, what? Were anything but common. We'd fight at times, but we eventually fell in love. Though both of us were young, we became involved with each other. She ended up dropping out of school and returning to her hometown. Then, sometime later, I found she had given birth to a boy. That boy was Olivert. I was still crown prince at the time. I wanted to make her my empress, but she refused. I was at least able to send one of the Vanders to guard her. My father and the lords of the 4 great houses had been pestering me to get married for years, but I held out hope she'd change her mind. However, when my father fell ill, a group of Jaegers seeking favor with one of the 4 great houses attacked her and Olivert. The eldest son of the Vander family managed to save Olivert, but she lost her life. My father passed on and lost her. I welcomed Olivert as the one ray of light left in my life and officially announced he was my son. Shortly thereafter, I married to ensure this tragedy would not repeat itself. She was the daughter of a small noble family working as a maid. Priscilla accepted my courtship, despite knowing that my heart still belonged to my first love. Olivert seemed intent on walling himself off from everyone in the palace, but Priscilla was able to get him to open up. He finally accepted me as his father, and when the twins were born, he was just as happy as the rest of us, if not more so. And so, that is the messy history of the current imperial family.
I had no idea, but are you sure it's all right to tell me all this?
It's no great secret. Most of the larger noble families already know. But my point is this. Both the Chancellor and I lost loved ones. But our sons yet live. Certainly a unique point of commonality, wouldn't you say?
Very unique indeed.
That's true. Is that why you appointed him as Imperial Chancellor?
It's true that I felt an affinity with him. However, the most important factor was his negotiation of the ceasefire with Liberl. The events of Heimdall wounded my heart deeply, but I knew I could not allow them to be made public. He managed to get both the 4 great houses and Liberl to concede to his terms and put the 100 Days' War to an end. And so rose the first common-born Imperial Chancellor.
Now I understand. But in the 13 years since he became Chancellor, a lot has changed. The nobles have lost power, while he's only gotten stronger. And he's using that power to steer Erebonia in a dangerous direction. With all due respect, I don't think it's right to sit back and let him continue.
I understand your concern. Olivert's as well. Olivert is more concerned for his brother and sister's futures than anyone. In that respect, he sees the Chancellor as a bigger threat than the nobles do. However, things are not so simple. Regarding myself and the Chancellor, tragedies like Heimdall, at times, this nation will make the most tragically foolish decisions. During the War of the Lions, the brothers of the royal family spilled each other's blood and pulled the nation into their feud. The history of Erebonia is smeared with blood and alight with flames. more than any other country.
He's right. Deception is an important tool in politics and war, but the thought of killing your own people as an excuse to invade another country.
As a teacher of history, I'm sure you have your own thoughts on this matter. So tell me, do you know the people of Erebonia to have a cruel temperament?
No. The people of Erebonia are sincere and value honor and pride. They think highly of martial skill, but know it is a virtue to use it only when absolutely necessary. The incidents you spoke of, it's almost as though a devil had been whispering in their ear.
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia, something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos. Perhaps it could be called a curse, one that has been with us since the founding of this nation. If you've read the Black Records, you may have some idea what I speak of.
Oh, whoa.
The Black Records?
It would seem the church is seeking them out, but the original writings are in the imperial family's possession. Only those who succeed the throne are permitted to read them. They are records of the truth of this nation's history, and a prophecy of its future. An inevitable future, no doubt. I'm certain any attempts to avoid it will only cause things to become further warped and twisted. That is one of the reasons I am not putting a stop to the Chancellor's actions.
Sure, I don't know all the details, but both the Chancellor and His Highness understand the situation fully. Yet they...
And so, I plan to not avert my eyes and watch to the end.
Huh?
As the ruler of Erebonia, the empire mired in darkness and founded under a curse, I shall watch my sons, the Crimson Wings, the new light of the nobility, and Class 7, both old and new, to see if any of them can overcome the iron will of the Chancellor and light the way to a new path for this nation.
I promise to give everything I have to find this new path, not just as a member of Class 7, but on behalf of Thor's Military Academy and all its students and graduates.
You're aware that would include both myself and the Chancellor, yes? But all the same, well said.
Oh, that was good. That was real good.
Welcome back. I'm not sure what you two spoke about, but I trust it was well worth the time.
Yes, most definitely.
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia, something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos.
Reen.
It's nothing. Major, can I ask you something?
Finished with your chat?
Damn it!
Your Excellency.
It would appear you want no need to speak with me about something. I can't take too much time out of my schedule, but I have a room prepared. Shall we?
Yes, let's go. Where are you headed, Ash?
I gotta take a piss. Wanna join me?
I think I'll pass. But let me say this. Don't so much as think about sneaking out.
Oh, too late for that.
Huh? I admit it's a bit nerve-wracking, but this truly is a special event. We should all enjoy it together as Class 7.
Who would have guessed the pretty boy was just as big of a nag as that wild filly? Maybe somewhere along the line, I'll let those guys get to me.
Oh, is something the matter, sir?
Oh, yeah, I was just on my way back from the bathroom, but I noticed something strange.
Something strange, sir?
Yeah, it's just around the corner here.
Oh, Ash.
I believe this will be the first time we've been able to speak one-on-one like this. Since, of course, that day 14 years ago.
His Majesty told me. General Craig, too.
So I've heard. His Majesty knows the truth of my circumstances, more or less. Craig and Van Dyke, on the other hand, only know the facts that float on the surface. They remain in the dark as to what truly happened to Brigadier General Gileath Osborne.
Then will you tell me? What happened 14 years ago? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave your son? Why did you become a completely different person? You trampled over everything in your way, robbed the people of their pride and independence, and planted the seeds of the Civil War. After what you did to Jirai, you annexed Crossbell and North Ambria, and now you're planning a war with Calvard. At the same time, you're working with the Black Workshop and trying to bring all the darkest parts of the world toward the surface. What are you? No. Why are you doing this?
It sounds as though you've figured a great many things out on your own. First, allow me to commend you for not being consumed by your false hero's title. Very well. I shall start with your first question. After I lost Kasha, I left you in Ymir, and 3 months later His Majesty bid me investigate the Hamel incident. Afterward, I went to negotiate with the Queen of Liberl. The Queen agonized over the decision, but I knew she wanted peace as soon as possible. Eventually, she agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. The noble officers behind everything, led by Lecter's father, were given the death penalty, and the 4 great houses were put in check, all in a single month. In recognition of my accomplishment, His Majesty appointed me Chancellor. I'm grateful to Teo. He accepted my request not to reveal anything to you. But at the same time, it meant I had to sever my ties to both you and him. As a revolutionary, taking on the 4 great houses, I needed to be on my own. I couldn't have anything holding me back.
So her name was Kasha, the woman who gave birth to me.
Once I became Chancellor, I crushed those who opposed me, expanded our railway network, and garnered even more power. Behind the scenes, I also made deals with Ouroboros and joined forces with the Black Workshop. After the incident in Liberl, I cut ties with the Snakes and robbed them of the Black Workshop's loyalty. Then, 2 years ago, I used Rufus to fell the Noble Alliance from within. And ultimately, I stole Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze plan right out from under them.
What even is the Phantasmal Blaze plan? And what are you planning to do with it?
By this point, it's safe to say Ouroboros' goal is no different from their gospel plan in Liberl. The acquisition of Adios' treasures, the Septarian. In Crossbell, They used the false phantasm to awaken the blaze in Erebonia. But the prize they seek is more than simply that blaze. This dark land once housed two treasures. The clash between the two of them resulted in the creation of the Great One. All the people, things, and history of Erebonia are inexorably entangled in its blessings and its curse. I'm sure you've been able to deduce that much from certain historical documents you've been reading.
What are you?
Pardon me, Your Excellency. The Emperor is calling for you.
Understood. That shall be all for now.
Wait! We're not done yet! There's so much more I need to ask! How did you survive being shot through the heart? Are you the same as the Jaeger King, the Steel Maiden, and Siegfried? Or does it have something to do with the scar on my chest and this power I have?
14 years ago, when we were attacked, your heart was punctured by debris. Kasha, your mother, she begged me to save you. So, I made the decision to give my heart to my son.
Whoa.
That is the reason Crow Armbrush shot to my chest did not find its mark. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out. It's the same riddle I've given to the Ironbloods.
Oh.
Major, escort him back to the venue. Our gallant hero seems a bit disoriented at the moment.
Resin gun that fires gunpowder bullets? Can't be found by metal detectors. Everything falling into place like this is way too convenient. I don't like it. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers.
His Excellency isn't a normal person, but I believe somewhere deep down he still cares for you.
Huh?
Myself, Lecter, Milliam, likely even Rufus as well. His Excellency has personally lent his help to each of us. It's possible he thought of us as a replacement for you.
Thank you. I'll try to sort through all this, somehow.
Reen! Instructor Reen!
I heard His Majesty called you in to speak with him?
Chancellor Osborne as well.
You spoke with both of them?
You're looking a little bit green around the gills there.
She's right. What happened?
I can't talk about it just yet. All I can say is that nothing is over yet.
And something's about to begin. Once this party's over, can we all get together and talk?
Yes, of course. I think I can better explain what's going on behind the scenes now.
If time permits, I'll tell you all about my circumstances too.
We can come too, right?
Yeah, we're all in the same boat at this point.
You too, Toa.
Of course. I'll be there.
Where's Ash?
Huh?
I don't see him anywhere nearby.
Wasn't he talking with you earlier, Kurt?
Yes, he said he needed to use the restroom, though that was some time ago.
Is it happening?
Lecter! Claire!
So that's how the Orphan of Hamill's gonna be used, huh?
Oh.
Claire! Million!
Oh.
With me!
Let's follow them.
We're just gonna drop that, aren't we?
Oh, where is everyone headed?
Did something happen?
Please wait here. I'll go ask.
He certainly doesn't change.
But that's what makes him him. He's a warrior with an iron will, ready to put his life on the line. It's comforting to know such a person is our leader.
Well, well. It would appear you're already fitting in as a member of the group.
We're just dropping bombs left and right. Okay. Early here. There's a lot to process here, everybody.
I plan to make this announcement during the summer festival.
I can't imagine it will be easy. But knowing you, you're already well prepared.
You're too kind.
Pardon the intrusion.
You are...
Ash Carbide of Thor's Branch Campus, Class 7. The third survivor of Heimdall. What have you come here for?
Heimdall. So it comes back to that yet again.
My left eye's aching real bad. Been that way since I was a kid. That scene is burned into it. Even years later, when I was taking care of my mom, I kept hearing the voice. Kill the Vile One. Kill the Vile One. The Jaegers that attacked the town were slaughtered. You executed all the masterminds. Hamill's name was wiped off the map. You're the one who let this happen, Emperor. Maybe the Queen of Liberl is just as guilty for keeping quiet. Or maybe the other two, for running away and leaving me for dead. Or even that Scarecrow guy, the son of the mastermind. Hey, tell me. Who do I gotta kill to get rid of all this pain?
The curse. Yes. This is the sacrifice from the prophecy. It is only fitting it be me. But don't aim for my heart. That won't do you any good. Aim here. It would be your best chance of killing me, if there is any chance at all.
Ash, was it? It won't work on him. He's no human. I have my doubts he's even capable of dying.
Your Majesty.
I don't want this young man's actions to be wasted. Ash, I am the one responsible for Heimdall. Let your years of suffering end with me.
Why the hell would you?
What? Oh.
What?
Oh. Oh.
Damn it. He needs medical attention.
Father! The princess!
Be strong, Your Highness.
Get the medics! He's lost too much blood! Be careful moving him!
Is he the one responsible?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I thought we'd captured all the Calvardian agents. Is there a chance he was one of them?
A Vern Company gun made with resin parts. It would not have been found by a metal detector. Unfortunately. I cannot deny the possibility.
What do I even say to all that? What do I don't even know. Like, what do I even say? Okay. So, okay. Start from the beginning. So he talked with the Emperor, who's now dead, but we talked with him about the Black Records. And he was bringing up this notion of the Curse of Erebonia, to which Chancellor Osborne basically confirmed that due to the Great One being born, Erebonia was blessed, but also cursed for years to come. Which relatively makes sense because they kept pointing to the Ironbloods and like their ridiculous circumstances and Hamo, but also like the final fights that we had, the Loas back in CS1 and CS2. Green having Chancellor Osborne's heart. Okay. That's a bombshell. Freaking Ash being the third orphan of Hamill. Also a big bombshell. Crown Prince Cedric being an Ironblood. Also a very big bombshell. Don't really know how to react to that one. That one I feel like we can just kind of shelve to the side because it's not going to be important for right now. But basically, so the curse of itself, the manifestation of the prophecy, made its way into Ash and told him to kill the Vile One. To which he deemed it to be as either Osborne or the Emperor. Because, you know, like they were involved with all that fun stuff. Because like all the nobles had been dead anyway because of Osborne. And so now they think he's a Calvardian spy because of the Vern Company gun. Okay. I think I'm all caught up now. Bombshells aside, mind brain fucks aside. Let's start the final chapter, and then we'll hit a save point and we'll end today's session. Holy crap, that was a lot. But that was all very, very impressive, actually. Thoroughly impressed with all of that.
This is your morning report on ongoing events. As of last night, the Imperial government has declared martial law by order of Crown Prince Cedric. A military command center has been established, and Governor General Rufus has been appointed as its interim representative. Further, as of this morning, railway access has been severely restricted, not only in Heimdall, but throughout all of Erebonia.
Extra, extra! His Majesty has been shot by a military student with an unknown background. It's a sabotage from a foreign country? Was it one of those Thor students? Foreign country. It could only be...
At our disposal to determine the suspect's background. We will share this information with all of you the moment we are certain, so I ask that you wait for now, and above all, stay strong. I understand your anger, your sorrow, and your fear, and feel them just as keenly, if not more. And so I pledge to you, we will uncover the truth of this incident.
This is the morning news broadcast for Trista. We're told the Emperor's current status is still critical. At this point, it's hard to determine whether or not he'll be able to recover. We now have a message from Prince Olivert to share with you.
The Emperor has yet to regain consciousness. We cannot yet let our guards down. Do not become lost in rumors and hearsay. Remain steadfast and support one another through this dark time. Have faith that the light of hope will yet show itself and illuminate the path ahead.
How awful. Maybe the Empress and Princess Alphen are still unconscious. Oh, Adios, please guide us.
I never thought Ash would... We had our differences at first, but he wasn't a bad person. After everything we overcame together, we grew to understand each other. And I know now, there is absolutely no way he's the kind of person who would commit such an atrocity.
I agree. He was definitely a troublemaking punk, but he wasn't selfish or irresponsible. And despite his lone wolf tough guy act, he'd always help us when we needed him. But looking back, something may have been a little off about him.
It was quite the surprise to hear he was from Hamel. Tita, you knew someone else who was born there, right?
Yeah, I didn't know there was another survivor. He's in Liberl right now. I'd like to contact him if possible.
Unfortunately, we can't use the communication network, and we're not allowed to board Panzer's soldats. To be honest, I'm beginning to worry about Altina, too.
Yeah. Maybe we should have stopped her from going.
Green?
Never thought that kid could have done something like that.
It's my fault. Even though he seemed like he was tough, I always knew he was a bit unstable too. I should have done something about it after our trip to Heimdall. But I kept getting sidetracked by other problems. I failed him as his instructor.
That's not true, Reen. This is my first time being an instructor, and I'm still a total half-ass. Toa is new here too. Can't just expect to be perfect at it after only a few months.
That's right, Reen. I think the important thing is what you do next. Altina's already hard at work, right?
Well...
2 hours prior.
I received a message through the emergency channel. We've been called to gather. I must report to Intelligence Division HQ.
But...
Are you going to be okay? Right now, things are...
There is no need to worry. I'm sure Milliam and Major Arundel will be there as well. However, I'm more worried about Ash.
Well...
What he did was so out of the blue. There must be something going on behind the scenes.
And that black haze. I bet it had something to do with it.
That's the only conclusion I can come to.
It's possible he was being controlled by some manner of chemical or hypnosis. It is also fairly likely something of a magical nature was involved as well. Therefore, I will attempt to gain as much information as possible. I refuse to leave a fellow member of Class 7 behind.
Ellie.
You've grown a lot.
I agree. She's become very dependable.
Even if you've been summoned, don't forget, you're still a student of Thor's. If they try to limit your actions, let us know through the emergency comm network. I'll come get you, even if I need to use Valimar to do it.
Instructor Reen.
Yeah, us too. We'll definitely come help you.
No matter what.
Please be careful.
Thank you, everyone. I will do my best not to cause you trouble.
You're right. I can't afford to fall behind the students. The principal and all the others are doing everything they can, too. Seems like the principal went to the authorities and Michael went to the RMP headquarters. I hope they've made some progress. Oh? Reen, could it be? Yeah, it's someone from old Class 7. Oh, Milliam!
Reen, is Tilly there?
No, she got an urgent call from the Intelligence Division 2 hours ago. But you didn't?
Nope, not me. Lecter's busy with something too. So that means I'm too late.
Too late? What's going on?
Oh no, it's nothing. I'll take care of it, so don't worry.
Hey, Milliam? Yeah, Altina. Milliam, so she can't get a hold of Altina either? I thought the prince's little trick let us connect anywhere. Yeah, but it's not working. It seems I've kept you waiting. My apologies for being late. Principal, Major Michael. Well, any news? Carbide's still in a coma and is in the custody of the Railway Military Police. Regarding the utter nonsense about him being a spy for the Republic, I've requested the authorities rescind their statement, but they're refusing. No. Although there's no question a crime was committed, we must ascertain his motive, background, and any abnormal symptoms. If, by chance, he was being controlled, we must determine the true culprit. I guarantee his safety until all the details are known. Major, thank you. Yeah, thanks. I don't need your gratitude. He was one of my students, too. Anyway, aside from Carbide, it seems things are becoming even more dire. Huh? I need you to gather all students in Car 3. The government will make an important announcement, and we've been instructed to listen to it. This brings me back to right before the Civil War began. Oh yeah, when the Blood and Iron Chancellor was shot.
We cannot, we must not, and we will not. With blood and with iron, we shall mete out justice. Well played, Armbrust.
What's the security like this time? All buildings within a 3,000 ARJ radius are on full alert. There are security airships patrolling the area too.
Dearest people of Heimdall, and all citizens of Erebonia, I am Cedric Rice Arnor, son of Emperor Ugent. The Emperor yet remains in critical condition. Needless to say, we have the most skilled doctors available to attend to him. But the situation is still dire.
Can I just interrupt here and say that I really like the graphics in this particular scene? Like, I don't know why, but like the model sticking out more than the background of Valflame Palace actually looks really good.
We would greatly appreciate if everyone would pray for Adios to see him through this. However, this incident demonstrates without a shadow of a doubt the scope of the threat looming over our nation, and the identity of the foreign power that orchestrated this tragedy.
Uh-oh.
In my father's stead, as Crown Prince, I hereby entrust the fate of our nation to a man I'm sure you may all be familiar with, Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Alongside him will be Governor General Rufus Alberea, who has already proven himself instrumental in overseeing the military command center.
I am Rufus Alberea, interim representative during this period of martial law. We are still in the process of investigating the events that occurred at Valflame Palace. However, we have identified the weapon that was used. It was a handgun manufactured in the Republic of Calvard. It was a Verne Company make. It was made of a material that allowed it to pass through metal detectors without being discovered. Further, it has come to light that in the past few days, nearly 100 Calvardian spies had infiltrated Heimdall.
I am Gileath Osborne, Chancellor of the Empire of Erebonia. It pains me beyond description that we can do nothing more for His Majesty than simply pray he pulls through. My inability to prevent this tragedy leaves me shaking with shame and regret. But I ask you, is this the time to cower in our homes? To sit and wait and worry? No, it is most emphatically not. After countless instances of military activity at our borders, our neighbor has finally become brazen enough to send spies into our capital. And now this. The message they have sent us is clear. For hundreds of years now, they have been a menace to our nation. But this is no less than a declaration of war. We can no longer ignore the threat at our eastern borders. The Republic of Calvert.
Needless to say, we would be foolish to take such a country lightly. Their size and military might are nearly equal to our own. Therefore, in order to survive, we must make a decision.
We must put aside the difference between noble and commoner, between individuals and organizations. In order to overcome this dire threat to our way of life, every citizen of Erebonia must come together as one. To enable such a feat, we will establish a new law in the coming days. It shall be known as the National Mobilization Law!
Oh, heck. National Mobilization Law? What the heck's that about? Sounds pretty scary. It's a political science term. We learned it in Instructor Koa's class, remember? Yes, a way by which the government can leverage absolute power over its citizens to prepare the entire country for war. It gives the government full control over people, businesses, groups, even entire provinces. And that means... Political scientists have been debating over whether or not a crisis like this would ever actually happen. Now that it has, it'll be used to justify things like confiscation of property or end drafting. Are you serious? Heh, an ideal environment for a dictator, but a nightmare for the people, though there are a few ways for the government to sugarcoat it so they don't even notice. So that's what they meant. The surface and what lies beneath intertwining, just like His Majesty and the Chancellor said. So everything's starting to connect. Wait, then that means Ash was a convenient pawn? Or a prepared sacrifice? Either way, it seems some giant wheels have been set in motion, the likes of which we can't even imagine. This is all simply speculation.
Emma, Gaius.
Reen, are you at camp?
We need to meet up and talk about everything that's happening, including that speech just now. Also, there are some people you need to meet.
I have no issue with it. How about you?
Very well. We'd like to know the situation ourselves. But how do we leave the camp?
Good point. I don't think the Imperial Defense Force is just gonna let us waltz out of here.
Right, but we need to find an excuse so they'll let Reen out.
Oh, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Celine!
Celine! What? Is that Class 7's...
Ah, so the familiar's here.
Shut up and follow me. Get moving already.
Follow you where?
Do you recall that old oak tree in the center of camp? I'll summon a magic circle by it that will let you travel through the spirit veins.
You can do that?
Man, this magic stuff sure is handy.
Take us with you.
Heck yeah.
You guys.
Hey, all of you. Don't try to claim this doesn't concern us. Ash is our classmate.
We're worried about Altina too, so please let us go with you.
Come to think of it, this totally falls under our special ops missions, right?
More so than you think.
All right. Class 7, resume special ops missions.
Yes, sir! I don't care which of you tags along, let's just go already.
I need all of you to be careful.
If things get dangerous, give us a call.
If you're going to go, at least make sure you're fully prepared.
May Adios watch over you. Take care.
Final chapter, For Whom the Bell Tolls. There, that old tree. We're gonna use this to teleport? This is my first time traveling via magic. Before we leave, we need to check all of our equipment. Alright, once we're ready, we'll head to the old tree. Altina and Ash left the party. Oh, new title screen. Oh my. Well, we got into the final chapter today. We got into the final chapter today. That was... It's our main goal. Oh, where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? All right. That it just might be something I have to sleep on, honestly. There was just so much that happened there. I mean, I talked about it at the end of the chapter, and I don't really have much more to say on top of that, but just like, wow, holy crap, that was amazing and awesome. But yeah, we're finally in the, we're in the final stretch, and there's still a whole final chapter to go. Well, I think we've all had a lot for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out to this session of Trails of Cold Steel 3. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.